Why hello there, gamers. It is time for the penultimate episode of 3 Hopes Azure Gleam today. I'm assuming that's Garrick Mock there in the back, but today we are going to be focusing on finishing up a lot of the side content that we have to do before we get into the finale of this game and start taking on some new routes. Of course, that is mainly going to be supports. We're running to really hard focus on supports, as well as a little bit of grinding for some characters. Like, for example, Byleth, I don't even have Enlightened One yet. I know I did it earlier, but I reloaded to save, and I want to actually see her get it. So that's kind of the goal, is you want to finish up a lot of these supports. I also have to grind for some of them as well. For example, Jeritza and Mercy's, and then Jeritza and Catherine's as well. I would like to get these because I don't know which characters are route exclusive in the future, so I would definitely like to try to get all these supports done here. We also have plenty of training and activity points here as well. So again, this is not going to be any story at all. This is just supports and grinding up, and that's pretty much it.
Is that the one?
I made a mistake. I just made a huge mistake. I accidentally just bought 46 Master Seals. Usually she only has 3. Alright, time to reload this save.
That's a bunch.
Oh, yeah, speaking of, we also need to do the Merc Whistle. That's another thing that we gotta do. Anyway, I don't think I actually spoke to Anna here. Let's see. The decisive battle is finally upon us. It's hard not to be at least a little nervous. Maybe business will go back to how it used to be if we can retake Garrick Mock.
Don't pass this by.
Come back, Safey here. I'll be in big trouble if my best customer goes and dies on me.
Hello there.
Yeah, so usually she only has 3 Master Seals per chapter available, but I guess since it's the final chapter now, it's just infinite. Which I guess is nice for grinding and whatnot. I guess
Is that the one?
all of these stay the same, which is fine, I guess. We'll just buy these out. But, you know, I'm kind of glad they give out, infinite Master Seals in case you want to, grind them up a little bit. But big thing is, before we get into... I did want to upgrade some of the weapons that we have, such as the Sethleen tome, whatever it is. Hold on, let's see here. Yeah, Harati. This is for the... This is for, I know she's on this one, but this is for the Crest of Sethleen users. So I want to boost this up here, which gives us Nature Bender, which I think is, what does this do? Damage higher of strength or magic. I mean, it's probably going to be magic in most cases. And then Amalthea is for the Crest of Timitheos or whatever, which I think is Hapi's. So we're going to boost this one up as well. There we go. I actually did power up this one quite a bit off screen. I mean, it's a plus 54, so it can be pretty strong for a lot of our magic users, which is going to be great. Anyways, let's head over to this training instructor here and acquire a bunch of classes here. I think the first big one that I want to do, finally, after all this time, though, is I want to get Enlightened One for Byleth for real this time. Let's see. There she is. Yup.
A new path to tread.
Enlightened One, baby. There we go. And we're gonna go ahead and use that for a couple of our battles here today, but we do have to do a little bit of grinding in her other classes first as well. Now I think it's just time with a bunch of our pretty much infinite seals. Let's just get a bunch of classes here for our characters, because we still need tons of them. And I'd like to master all of Dimitri's classes too, which is gonna take a minute, but you know, I think it's perfectly fitting for Dimitri.
I wonder if this will suit me. I will devote myself to this new path.
I could make this work. This could work.
Different road, same destination.
I love tackling a new challenge. I can work with this. I believe in my own potential.
This seems a good fit.
I wish this was for something besides war.
So, how do I look? Well, this is a new look for me.
This is a way to get more power.
Now you will see my true value.
Not gonna stop now.
I should make the most of this.
I hope I can handle this.
I've earned this.
I'll do whatever, so long as I can still rumble.
It's hard to feel bright in the sun.
Changing up my style.
My interest is piqued.
Ooh, how joyous!
What a strange feeling.
I never turn down a challenge. A new way to fight? Good.
I think this suits me.
Okay, and with that, I've given every single character a new class, which means let's get to training while also focusing a bit on supports here. All right, everybody's all set to go. Let's do some successive training. Diligent trainee number 6, let's go. Dang, we got 4 done?
I've got the hang of it.
We're about to get so many skills.
I still have talent, I see.
Oh man,
I am capable of so much more.
look at this guy, Lorenz. Oh my gosh,
Can't wait to get back out there.
learning everything. Okay, nice, a little bit of cheeky support. We do like this. Okay, let's do more successive training. Got some new characters and stuff out here. There we go. Who next?
I've got the hang of it.
Ignatz again. Sylvain and Hapi got something. Okay, time to swap out one of these two. Probably Hapi. Okay, now we got Petra in. Let's see here. Nice. Oh, I think we got a master.
Who's this?
Who mastered something?
Can't wait to get back out there.
Power is now being mine.
Someone mastered something. Ignatz instead got a support. Okay, a couple mastered. Oh, several mastered actually. Okay, let me reset it up here then. Okay, 2 more thingies. Let's see here. Yippee, yippee. Okay, there we go.
Have I regained my true power?
Nope. And a little bit of support there too.
Time to work you into shape.
I really wish we could get more of these somehow. Like we could just like spend gold to buy those. That would be nice. Okay, that was
Training, you'll be unstoppable.
a good amount of training there. Now we really need to focus on supports with our activity points here. So we're gonna want to like make some meals and whatnot with people, or eat some meals, I should say. Let's see here. Let's do this one here. And who needs supports? We need to find characters that like something as well. That's the big thing as well here. Okay, so let's do Jeritza and Catherine. These two definitely need some support. So they don't love this meal, or Jeritza doesn't love this meal. But the big thing is we need these two to get their support done, because they have a support conversation, so. Great.
Solid, solid.
It's solid, solid. Yep, my name is Shez, solid. Shez, solid. Both starts with an S. So does Catherine, if it was
Sharing
spelled wrong.
meals is exhausting.
And Jeritza, if you had it also spelled it wrong.
Wow, you really know your stuff. This is my favorite.
You know, Catherine's like, this is great. He's like, I hate this. I never want to eat in front of people ever again. I do not enjoy looking at people chew. It makes me uncomfortable. Okay, now this is perfect actually, because we can do them again here. And this time they actually like what they're doing. So this is great actually. Let's see here.
Counting on you both.
All right, let's do this.
My sword is yours.
Really? We get your sword? That's pretty cool. All right, good motivation there as well.
Our fair share.
Now I need to do a few more. I need to figure out who needs supports actually. Give me a sec here. Okay, let's see. Organized documents. This is perfect because we need Annette and Constance to actually get an A support with each other. So let's organize some documents with these two.
Counting on you both.
And that is good Constance, right? That isn't sad Constance, or like I guess it's happy Constance.
Yeah, we've got this. Bear witness to my true power.
Yep, that's happy Constance. There we go. Oh, perfect. Yes, I love a perfect. Okay, I think we've done all the Blue Lions characters specifically, which is great. So this time I think I'm gonna do, let's see here. Manage the pantry. This is probably gonna be bad for Raphael, maybe, because he wants to eat everything. Actually, no, okay. Let's do Raph and Marianne, because these two have a support, which we can grind up for. Yeah, the pantry.
Counting on you both.
Delicious.
Sure. That'll be no sweat.
Raph's like, ooh, can I sample?
I don't know how much help I'll be, but okay.
I'm kind of hungry now, too. I could go for a delicious fruit piece. A delicious seed of a fruit, I guess. Aha, there we go. I was looking to find a dish that both Annette and Constance liked. So let's go with this one here. It'll be a delicious meal. Do it faster, Shez. Now. Quill, done. Perfect. Yes.
Hey, this is great. I bet anyone would love this stuff.
Yeah. We're super hungry now. Look at this fish.
You've prepared exactly what I desire to eat. I'm glad that you've been paying attention.
The game just told me. I'm sorry.
Wow, this is so good. I had no idea you had this kind of skill.
Yeah, Shez should become a chef after the war's over. Yay, friends and supports. Yippee.
Come back whenever you're hungry.
I am hungry now, so I'm back. All right, these two don't have a support, but we're just gonna go ahead and, oh, we got an award too, nice. We're just gonna go ahead and like do this just because we need to.
Yeah, the flavor's not really there. Might want to try something different next time.
Oopsies. Yo, Raph will still eat it, right, Raph? Come on, Raph. Let's go, buddy.
Wow, that hit the spot. I'm so glad we're friends.
See, he doesn't care.
Then you know my food preferences? But how? No, it matters not. You have my thanks.
Ah, I guess they liked it. Yippee, baby, yippee.
Come back.
Okay, next is an odd pairing. We're gonna do Dimitri and Linhardt. Also, I didn't realize we could have this many active cooking effects. That's kind of crazy. This is gonna make our battles kind of go wild, actually.
Yeah, the flavor's not really there. Might want to try something different next time.
Oopsies. It's okay, you guys lead it, right? You guys can get C support even though you have no dialogue.
This reminds me of my youth. The days I spent with Glenn and my father.
Aw.
For me? Really? Well, that's very kind of you. Let's eat it together.
Wow, I made trash and they're still eating it? I appreciate you guys, thank you. I do appreciate you guys. Look at all these active meal effects, bro. Oh my goodness, we can add to it too. Let's find one last pairing here. Here we go, let's do Shameem's and Ignatz. This will be our last one. Forever, maybe, actually. Huh? Great.
Solid, solid.
Solid, solid, my name's Solid. Yep, solid, yep. Yep.
Someone knows my weakness. Thanks.
This is one of my favorites. Thank you. This really makes my day.
You guys are so nice. I love friends. Friends are so epic and awesome. Anyway, that's all we got for our activity points now. So now our next goal is, I'm gonna have to grind up a little bit more, but the immediate first goal that we have to do here is Into the Chasm. We want to get the S rank on this one so we can get the Iker scroll. So let's go back into Zaharas here. Now I'm pretty sure we can only bring in 2 characters. So I want to bring in Byleth. I really want to try out the Enlightened One. These two I'm pretty sure, yeah, Edelgard and Claude are just forced to be here. So I think we'll do maybe just Dimitri and Byleth here and we can just ignore Shez this time. That maybe is fine. All right, here we go. Let's try to get this S rank done. This time we don't have to worry about any dialogues this time, which will be nice.
But I do know whoever that is needs to be stopped.
We are so fast right now.
How far are you willing to go? Will you cut down your own friends to reach me?
Byleth does look really cool in this class, though, I must say. Very, very cool. Makes me miss the Enlightened One a little bit, that's for sure. Look at how cool this looks on. I gotta see some of the attacks. Well, maybe. I can't really see anything right now. Let's see here. I think it's so far very similar to that Silverheart class. Oh my gosh, why is the dude dying so fast?
Claude,
What the heck?
Do this. I can't believe you would hurt me.
Why did he die so fast? You know what? It's probably because you attacking with magic as well, right? I would guess. Oh my gosh. What the heck? Let's see here. Flame tornado. Sheesh. This is ridiculous. Yo, Byleth does so much damage. It's not even funny. The heck? And it just keeps going? Oh my gosh. Okay, Byleth kind of OP. The heck? She sweeps through everything.
It's done. Let's steel yourselves. Don't know who will confront next.
Dude, that lightning is so... And whenever you smack after that combo, you get the elemental sword. That is so cool. Yo, when you use the sword, when you use the matching element of the sword you currently have, you go like insane. Look at that. Look at that. That is ridiculous. Oh my gosh. Wait, what is the special? Hold on, this is gonna be a duo special though. Hold on. I guess we still get to see part of it, right? Let's see here. I'm curious. Oh my goodness. Okay, it's very similar to Silverheart. Never mind. I think it's identical to Silverheart, actually.
How much more must I sacrifice?
Witness my true power.
Bye-bye. Dang. Enlightened One, baby.
This isn't over.
So freaking cool, dude. So freaking cool, Enlightened One. Sheesh. Alright, that should be our S rank, right? I think so. Let's see. Yay, Icar Scroll. Yippee. And Dimitri level up. 100 strength, bro. Oh my goodness. That is just... That really is crazy. 100 strength, dude. Think about that.
New power, is it?
Aura and Axe Breaker? Yo, you can get better skills than that. Come on. Alright, let's see here. Crest of Lamine. Allows you to use Abraxas. Ah, okay. Let's see what its little hidden ability is here. Oh, got a tome collector thingy as well. And Icar Scroll owner. Let's go. We're cooking right now. Let's see what we got here. I'm a little curious. Unleash effects. Radiance. Stronger attacks periodically trigger Nosferatu. Oh, interesting.
Is this it?
Huh. That's pretty cool, actually. Interesting. So who has the Crest of Lamine? I actually don't know. Is it Constance? No, she has Crest of Noah. Who the heck has the Crest of Lamine? Oh, it's Mercy. Oh, it's Mercy's tome. Okay, cool. Interesting. Annette doesn't really have one though, does she? Dominic, no, she doesn't have one. That's, oh no, she has the axe. That's right. Yeah. I guess it's there to give every single person a weapon though, right? Yeah. Okay, well, now that we got that sorted out, I think it's time to take a look at a few supports before we get into a huge, big grinding session once again. I do want to save Shez, Byleth, and Jeralt supports for the last ones. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at some of the other characters not in the Blue Lions first. Let's take a look at Linhardt and Petra here.
Sand, rain, river? Is he writing of the weather?
Sand? I wouldn't really say sand is weather or river. Rain, though.
All right, Petra? That's quite the noise that just came flying out of your diaphragm.
No one talks like that, Linhardt.
Linhardt, perhaps you can be helping me. This letter is giving me much difficulty.
No, Linhardt's a bit of an oddball. I don't know if he's the best to help you out with this one.
A letter, is it? I was under the impression that you had no trouble reading the language of Fodlan.
I also had that thought, but this page is not making sense. Can you be reading it for me?
What? Oh, no, I couldn't. This is a private matter. I mean, I don't even know who it's from.
He doesn't want the responsibility, I guess.
But I cannot be writing back if I do not know what they are saying. Please, do this favor for me.
Oh, very well. Let me have a look. Goodness, no wonder you struggled with this. It couldn't be more archaic. Right, well, let me give this a shot.
Rosebuddy, like, did Caspar write this?
Yon world is endless sand, and I but a parched grain air upon its bosom.
What?
Oh, beauty, Was it the western wind which brought thee hither, merciful rain? Soft, my river o'erfloweth.
What the heck is this poetry?
Petra, is this a love letter?
That is a possibility, but I do not have certainty.
Okay, you definitely should have mentioned that before I started reading this. Well, too late now, I suppose.
It's like, I don't want to read this anymore.
Indeed. I am blaming the letter. If no one can have understanding of it, the writer is a waster of paper.
Well, it's not that I don't understand so much as... Look, let me just give this back to you.
You have understanding? You must be teaching me.
Oh, very well. The writer is using archaic speech to express his love for you through metaphor.
Yeah, I feel like that's where you really have to have a deep understanding of the language, because like there's English poetry that I don't understand, and that's the only language I speak.
So much so that I would say they have gone and spoiled the whole thing.
So he has passion? I am pleased, although I have little knowledge of the letter's writer.
Really? From what he's written here, it sounds as if he sees you every day. Also, the letter is absolutely rife with mistakes.
Oh, and now he's calling him out.
Take this passage, for example. I think he mentioned the western wind in an effort to evoke Brigid, but it's actually the southern wind that brings rain. Besides which, the merciful rain is a gift from the goddess. This paramour of yours shouldn't be tossing such sacrilegious comparisons about. And I won't even ask how a grain can be parched, let alone turn into an overflowing river.
I don't know why this is so funny to me.
The words have richness and color. I wish I could be reading them as well as you.
Trust me, it's nothing special. Well-crafted writing has layers. This just has apostrophes.
Yeah, Linhardt, please. I need you to be like a critic. Like, yo, Linhardt as like a critic would be so freaking funny, dude.
So, are you planning to write him back?
I need like an AU Linhardt modern day era where he like leaves Yelp reviews and was like, this was garbage.
This has been a most painful lesson of how little I am knowing. I must be reading many books to study the old speech of Fodlan before making my reply.
I sure hope she doesn't plan on writing him back in the same style, or they're going to end up talking right past each other.
That was goofy. All right, let's see how that ends. This is a goofy one.
Goodness, I slept too much. A little fishing ought to snap me right awake.
Said nobody ever. What? I feel like fishing would make you sleepy unless you get something immediately.
I am hearing you, Linhardt.
Apparently so. Care to fish with me?
Ah. Or what watery expanse whilst our hooked morsel fly? What piscine denizen dost thou... Nay, thou! Dost thou be intending to make thy quarry?
Oh boy. I mean, I'm impressed with how much he's learned in such potentially little time.
In days of yore, I oft partooketh of the angler's art. Yea, forsooth, I was being quite adept.
The crazy thing is she's not actually that bad at it either. She's actually pretty good at it.
But in this place, thou art knowing thy waters better. Mayhap thou art being my guide?
Okay, now she gummed it up a little.
Oh, that is wonderful. Is this about that love letter? You did say you were going to study up on the old speech. I was wondering why you were assaulting me with so many thees and thous.
Fodlan's old tongue gives me much more difficulty than the young one.
Absolutely. Most people struggle to even write that way, let alone speak it. I'm in awe of you, Petra. What you've done is very, very impressive.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like that's just kind of how it goes, right? Like, from what I've heard, if you know multiple languages, it's pretty easier, or it's a little easier for you to learn new ones. Whereas for me, I tried to study Japanese, and I know, like, a very small amount, but it's quite difficult for me to, I guess, comprehend other languages. I was having a discussion with my roommate about this, about, like, how the ordering of some languages doesn't really matter in which, like, you say certain things. And I forget exactly, like, what the vocabulary of the structure was, but it was a very fascinating discussion, and it's also very complicated languages, but also very simple. It's just so many languages are different than each other, and I think it's very fascinating.
I bet you could scour the continent and only find a handful of people who can form such sentences. I mean, people haven't spoken that way since the goddess herself walked the land.
Not even Sothis talks like that.
So speakers of this style are rare? I have been trying with hardness to learn how to be speaking like everyone else in Fodlan. And now I am finding success, but in the wrong century.
Silly.
I think you should be proud. This only goes to show how much of an aptitude you have for languages. You're not even from Fodlan, and you can out-thou the best of us. That's fascinating. Thou art extremely fascinating, Petra.
I am not understanding the funniness.
Sorry, I got distracted by the butterfly. Yeah, I think it's funny.
Do the people of Fodlan truly never speak in this way?
Usually only if they're a professional actor or trying to make a bit of a joke. But perhaps you're about to usher in a major comeback. In fact, I think we should schedule some time for you to coach me, Professor Petra.
Me teaching you? That idea is a wonderful one. You are usually teaching me so many things, and now I can be repaying the favor.
It's almost a shame you've got your life mapped out as Queen of Brigid. You'd make a fine academic. I don't suppose I could talk you into it.
Yo, study buddy time?
An academic?
Yes, a sort of professional scholar. It takes passion and, more importantly, luck. But you've got both.
I do?
Well, there's no question you're passionate and a hard worker, which just leaves the luck part.
I mean, she learned how to speak this in such a short amount of time. I don't know. I feel like she's kind of cooking right now.
And I'd say you live a charmed life indeed if people are dropping you love letters in the middle of a war.
Why is it that every time I record support conversations, there's just cars that are just beeping? It's like the same car. It's a different day. It's like a day later and there's still cars beeping outside. Whatever, it's fine.
Whatever happened with that, by the way?
I gave him my rejection and will never be seeing him again.
Oh, awesome.
What? Really? I'm dying to know more, but listen, just give the academia thing some thought, all right? You'd be perfect for it.
Linhardt's like, spill the tea. Oh, this is silly, bro. That was a silly support. I like that. I like me my silly supports, dude. I like me my silly supports. All right, next up with Petra, let's do Petra and Constance.
At last, we come face to face.
I already feel like this one's gonna be silly too.
Constance, is something...
Listen here, there's no need to dance around me, for I bear you no ill will.
I am having confusion. What are you speaking of?
I was about to say, Petra doesn't use magic, so I don't know if she wants to do any magical experiments.
I speak of the bad blood between Brigid and the Empire, of course.
Ah, the war. I am having my own feelings about.
Surely you are aware that it was your father who invaded the lands of House Nouvelle, which I once called home.
Oh dear, I thought this was gonna be silly.
It was his aggressions which cost me my family, my friends, my land, everything.
I thought this was gonna be silly.
However, your father and many of your countrymen paid for this in the coin of their own lives. Furthermore, neither you nor I took part in that foolish conflict. Therefore, there is no merit to our dredging up the past. We need not be at each other's throats.
I see. I mean, why? I was like, why'd you bring it up at that point? But I guess it's also like to reassure her, maybe? To be like, listen, you might know who I am because I'm constantly spouting it off. But I guess it's more like a, we can still be chill.
Have I made myself clear? Good. Now farewell.
But how does Petra feel about it?
Constance has a personality of much color. I was not given a chance to give her my reply. I cannot be leaving things like this. I must be telling her that I have understanding. Constance? I am wanting to talk to you about what you were saying before.
Wait, oh no, we're out in the sun.
Greetings, Petra. I fear I caused you undue distress. Please accept my humblest apologies for the offense. One from my meager and reduced circumstances has no right to insult a woman of your royal standing.
Now Petra's gonna be so confused and be like, what?
As galling as this must be after the fact, I humbly beg your forgiveness.
You can have my forgiveness, although I was not taking any offense.
Oh, what overflowing kindness. Truly your mercy is too good for a wretch such as I. But I should not expect aught else from one capable of ruling an entire people. You are a mighty boulder, and I, but a pebble by the wayside.
Constance, we need to get you, like, a shade umbrella.
Let me speak, Constance, please. I am knowing that our relationship is complicated. I think about this every day. It is filling my heart with pain and confusion.
Aww.
But you had the braveness to say what I could not.
Right, that's what I was about to say. It's like, you know, I figured it's like, the whole point of why she brought it up was to reassure Petra and also be like, we don't have to, like, tiptoe around each other, you know?
Stop. I beg you. You will crush my sad and pathetic frame under the weight of such undeserved compliments. I think it best if I keep my own counsel from now on. Pray pay my ramblings no mind. Oh my, now I have been so presumptuous as to tell you what to do. Please excuse me while I go crawl under a rock.
Bro, I need this version of Constance to have a self-deprecation off with Allchrist, and then have Bernadetta watch.
I am not understanding what happened here. Which Constance should I be believing?
Or maybe have Marianne watch. Maybe both of them could watch. You know what? Actually have a Marianne versus Allchrist versus Constance when she's in the sun. And then Bernadetta can be the judge. That's the plan. Oh boy.
Constance, I think I am starting to have more understanding of you.
Yo, we need to get her in the shade immediately.
Both parts of you are the true you. The part that cannot be accepting is existing alongside the part that can. These two are always fighting inside you. It is very difficult.
Petra literally just said, there are two wolves inside you, Constance.
I would venture to say that you have described me most aptly. There is still much about myself I have yet to understand, but the idea that the two parts of me exist in a state of conflict is most intriguing.
Before, you were telling me there was no point in having conflict over the past. You were letting go of the past to be living in the present. Your words were touching my heart.
Yes, I do suppose I may have said something to that effect. How mortifying.
But then you fled before I could be responding. That was showing me that you have difficult feelings for me after all. This is also one part of you battling with the other, I think.
It is entirely possible that such is the case. As I could never hide the truth from you, I must admit I found you somewhat intimidating.
Oh no.
Despite my springing the topic on you without warning, you stood strong and listened, and were even gracious enough to discuss it afterward.
Petra is quite understanding.
You dazzled me, and I do not respond well to dazzling. I am weak and pathetic as I am now.
No, that is not weakness. It is balance. The weak part is existing, so the other part can be strong for you. Are you not agreeing?
Why ever would you think that?
Because I am the same. I am also having a weak part. Like you. I am always pretending that the past is not bothering to me. But my father is dead, as are many of my people. This gives me great sorrow, and I am unable to be accepting. The weak part of me is winning.
This is not very fitting music.
Why is it that I am still living, when so many others had to be dying?
Survivor's guilt.
That is a thought that I ponder often myself. For what purpose am I even here?
I didn't even think they had that I didn't even realize they had that in common, but I guess it's true.
Why is it that I am the only one left to suffer? Is there anything left for me to live for? All I feel is the pain of the people I have lost. But I know now that someone like you, a person as dazzling as the other part of me, also shares that same pain.
Of course.
May I be so bold as to ask what it is that gives you solace?
My brother and sister back home. They are still very small, but thinking of them always provides me with strength. If I am not able to be claiming the throne, they are likely to be killed. Bridget expects me to be a strong queen, a warrior. Only I can be improving our relations with Fodlan. I must be rising to the challenge. Where are you finding your solace?
I take peace in the dream the other part of me still believes in. The dream that one day, House Nouvelle will be restored to its former glory. As unlikely as this seems, I find I am unable to discard it entirely.
I see. Well, they both have dreams to pursue.
Then let us both be taking heart. We will be living and we will be fighting. We are sharing a past of sorrow. But together, we can be overcoming it and walking on towards tomorrow.
You have my deepest thanks, Petra. Alone, I may never have found the courage I need. But with you beside me, there is hope.
I love Fire Emblem. I don't know, some of these supports, as weird as they are sometimes, I feel like they're very enjoyable. Okay, let's finish things up here with Constance and Lorenz as well. Actually, no, C and A, never mind, both of them.
So you seek to block my path, do you?
I am Lorenz.
Do you challenge me? If so, be warned. None can hope to stand against me in a staring contest.
Staring contest? Oh, this is about to be a Shamir. No, Catherine. It was Catherine, not Shamir. You blinked. I win. Okay. Anyway, this is about to be just Noble versus Noble Pride. Oh, never mind. That's not Lorenz. That's Cat.
Begin.
That was not a cat noise.
You are a gracious loser to accept defeat so readily.
That was not a cat. That was a horrible. That was like me going rawr. Like that's not a cat. That's a very clear human making a cat weird noise. Laugh, 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 laugh. I am Lorenz. I am Lorenz. Can you please not laugh at 3 in the morning like that?
I am hesitant even to ask, but what are you doing?
If it isn't Lorenz spying on me, Well, if you must know, an insolent feline was blocking my path and challenged me to a staring contest.
Yo, she is having the time of her life right now.
However, we determined the winner quite readily. Were you witness to my victory?
Were you not once a noble?
I was like, what are you doing? Why are you having staring contests with cats on the side of the road?
I was, yes. And still am so at heart.
Like, couldn't you just walk around? Like, what do you mean blocking your path? Look at where we are.
In the future, you will see me as both the head of House Nouvelle and the world's finest mage.
That's gonna be tough to beat Lysithea, let me tell you.
Then it seems I must adjust my perception of you.
Lysithea broke.
I always knew you to be a striking beauty who possesses a keen talent for magic. I was even considering you as a candidate for marriage, should you happen to reform your house.
Can I punch him?
But now, to find you competing with a house cat. I beg your pardon. Pray disregard my words.
What the? Dude, it's funny! Let her be funny! No whimsy. Oh, I am Lorenz. You stared at a cat one time. I don't want to marry you anymore. It's like, you're not a candidate for my marriage. Yeah, I'm gonna write you off my candidates for marriage. How does that make you feel? I am Lorenz Glosser. Bro, I wanna punch Lorenz in the face, bro.
The gall required to consider a woman as a mate and subsequently disqualify her in the following sentence is staggering. Staggering, I tell you.
Yeah, yo, tell him, Constance.
You are a coarse, vulgar, indecent boor.
Get him!
Ever under consideration for your hand in marriage, I hereby withdraw any and all possible interest.
Oh my god, yo, get him, Constance.
Also, you are the head of House Gloucester, yes?
She's not done?
Why would I ever hope to marry into a house of such meager standing?
Ooh, yo, get him!
How dare you? The magnificent House Gloucester is anything but meager.
I love this.
I do dare, and have done. And while I know not of your status within Leicester, House Nouvelle is steeped in tradition, with a bloodline closely guarded and unbroken. I find it hard to believe that joining your house is worth uprooting that.
Oh my goodness.
Well now, I can hardly back down from words such as those. We of Gloucester are legitimate descendants of one of the 10 elites and inheritors of a hero's relic.
Yeah, well, we didn't get that, Tom. It was Mercedes's. Well, at least you won the staring contest.
Long have we held a seat at the Alliance Round Table, why we are among the most distinguished houses in the whole of Leicester. We are no less valuable than House Nouvelle, who, may I add, were condemned to extinction by the previous emperor.
House Nouvelle.
It seems our allegations are doomed to never reach a point of agreement.
Bro, this is like, I need some popcorn for this. This is great.
Then I suppose we have no choice but to compete, that we may determine which of us is superior.
Choose whatever battlefield you wish, Lorenz. I shall ever be the agent of your doom.
Yo, I love this. Hold on, wait. I gotta see how this ends. I gotta see how this ends. This is great.
I dare say I pulled off quite the impressive strategy in our previous battle.
Oh wait, no, is the sun here? No, Constance, wait, I was on your side. I wanted to see Lorenz lose.
One should expect nothing less of me, Lawrence Hellman Gloucester.
No, he's laughing. That's not good. Uh-oh. No.
It's a delightful surprise to see you here, sir.
No!
What wonderful peals of laughter you have.
No, Constance, get an umbrella, lock in, please.
There is truly none other quite so suited for such splendid displays as yourself.
Constance? Is something the matter?
Yeah, Lauren's like, wait, where's the competition? Why are you giving in right now?
No, not at all.
This isn't fun anymore.
I just feel awful that someone as wonderful as you must turn their attention on a wretch such as I.
No, yo, make him feel bad. Actually, no, it's perfect. Make him feel bad, other Constance.
All right, what is the matter here? This is all quite unlike you. You almost always announce yourself to me with an exultant smile and some cutting jibe. This... Oh, now that I think of it, I believe the same thing happened to her before. I thought she might be ill, but perhaps it is not so simple as all that?
I fear my words and actions, totally unsuited as they were to one of my status, have incurred your ire. Please inform me of what my punishment is to be, and I shall humbly accept whatever is to come.
We really need to get you an umbrella. Oh my gosh.
What is this nonsense you speak of, Constance? You yourself said you were a noble woman at heart, did you not?
I must ask you to refrain from taunting me so. I am but a simple commoner now, a mere foolish being whose only calling is to obediently follow any order you give me.
Enough! Return yourself to normal at once. You sought to re-establish House Nouvelle. What has become of your ambition? Your... pluck?
Pluck?
That is kind of you to say. It pains me so to deny your gracious words. But it is unthinkable that someone so lowly as I could make real the nonsensical dream of re-establishing House Nouvelle.
Why is it that all her supports are like, at the start, it's like prideful Constance is like, ha 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 ha, let's get into trouble, and then the one who has to pay the price is the sad one.
Constance, this saddens me greatly. To think you would change so fundamentally once you fell into despair after your dream was shattered. I must do something to help you.
I cannot imagine causing you such a grave inconvenience, sir.
I will hear none of it. I do as I please.
Oh, how kind you are. But your help will not bring me happiness. Though audacious and selfish as this request may be, I ask you simply to watch over me.
It seems I must reevaluate my perception of you yet again.
Bro, there should be a third support where she comes back as prideful Constance and just like, I take it all back, you suck.
I once said there were things I must settle with you, but now is not the time for competition.
Correct. For no matter what sort of contest I find myself pitted in, you will always emerge victorious.
No, don't say that.
Well then, though you have rejected me once, pray allow me to say this. Nothing is impossible for Lawrence Hellman Gloucester. So when you decide to continue pursuing your dream and need my assistance, do let me know. Ha ha ha!
Ha 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 ha. Oh boy. That truly was something, huh? Oh my goodness. All right, next up, Hapi and Ignatz.
What's this?
What, are we in the watchtower or something?
A stack of pictures? Let's see here.
Are these Ignatz's pictures?
Cat, cat, cat. Scenery. Cat. Sure are a lot of cats here.
Cats? Yo, is it the cat that Constance was staring at?
Oh, and a picture of me playing with a cat.
Happy?
Did you find my cats?
Hey, Iggy. What are you doing here?
Iggy! That's so cute! What?
I, just had something to take care of. Nothing important, though. Happy? What are you holding?
No, my artwork.
These? Oh, I just found them here. One of them is actually a picture of me. I wonder who decided to draw me without bothering to, you know, tell me?
I don't know. Whoever did that was probably just dumb.
Yeah, that's not very nice.
You know a lot about art and stuff, right? Any idea who might have done this?
Well, it's not easy to determine an artist based on pen strokes alone.
Yeah, not that. I wanted to know if you knew anyone else who drew stuff.
Well, there's a lot of cat pictures, so someone who likes animals, maybe?
Maybe. I mean, it's a lot of cats.
Yeah, look at his eyes. He's like... Aw, poor Ignatz.
Sorry I wasn't much help. Anyway, I should go.
Wait, cats. I didn't mention the cats to you.
Oh!
Wait, did she not? Wait a minute. Oh. Oh, wait, that's true. She didn't. Oh, snap.
You drew these, Iggy. There's no way you could know about the cats otherwise. You lied to me. I can't believe this.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry I drew you without your permission.
That's not what I'm mad about, Iggy. I'm just mad you tried to lie to me.
You're right. I did. I'm sorry.
I looked really cute in the picture, so all I wanted to do was say thanks.
You looked cute?
Yeah, that's why I wanted to know who drew it.
So you're not angry I drew you without asking?
Pretty sure I just told you that.
You're right. I suppose I misread the situation.
Well, we know he does get self-conscious on his art.
It's fine. Can I have the picture?
Yes, that'll be $20.
Sure. Keep as many as you want.
Ignatz, you gotta run a business, bro. Come on, you can't just be giving that away. Nah, bro, you gotta start commissions. You gotta charge for that. Nah, bro, you'll never be a successful artist like that. I mean, in terms of money.
There you are, Iggy.
Oh, hey.
What is it, Happy?
I love the nickname Iggy, bro. Happy comes up with the cutest nicknames, I swear.
Here, for you.
Thank you.
Is this Ignatz as a deer? This is Ignatz as a deer. This is his furry OC.
Did you draw this?
I sure did. What do you think?
This is my OC, Deer Knots.
It's really good. Even better than I'd expect.
Or Ig Deer.
Really?
Yes. I feel the raw energy coming from each of your powerful pen strokes.
Raw energy is actually how I describe a lot of mediocre, terrible artwork, like the Tails Gets Trolled. That's like, I guess I wouldn't really say it's bad, but it's more like, it's like kind of just not traditional. It's like just kind of MS Paint, whatever. And it's so like mid that it's actually just perfection. And I just say raw energy to describe it.
Happy to hear it. So, what can I do to make it better?
Let's see. Well, I suppose it might be nice to add a little greenery to the background. The subject is very well drawn, so you can fill the background with color and it will still stand out.
Greenery? Yeah, that makes sense.
Nah, we draw our OCs in the void.
Oh, and maybe you could add some flowers? With a few more details, you can expand your world and really bring out the majesty and mystery of nature.
But I don't really need any of that stuff, do I? I mean, that's not the vibe I'm going for.
Yeah, Happy is like, I draw my OCs in the void, bro.
Oh, sorry. Yes, prioritizing the impression of the subject as it is now is equally important. Your deer was just so well drawn that I...
Well drawn? I mean, it was there.
Well, I guess I ended up including things that I personally like.
Wait, you said deer. What deer?
Uh-oh.
The deer right there. The one that's pretty much the entire subject of the drawing?
I didn't draw a deer.
Uh-oh.
Then what's the brown thing?
So that's what it looks like, huh?
It has antlers and ears. How is it not a deer knot?
It was supposed to be a guy. Guess I'm bad at this.
What?
That's not true at all. I mean,
What guy has sticks coming out of his head?
Look, you drew me before, so I guess it inspired me to try my hand at it.
Is that supposed to be his hair clip?
But it looks like I'm no good, so it's probably time to hang up my paintbrush.
No, Ignatz, don't let a fellow artist die. You gotta save her.
No, wait. I can teach you. You can't give up on art just because I didn't understand your work.
Well, if you say so, I guess I'll keep going.
Okay. So, who is this a picture of?
I mean, who else has glasses?
It's you, Iggy.
Huh? Sorry, did you say me? Wait, so what are these horns?
Those are your glasses, obviously.
What? But you already drew... What? Oh, were they supposed to be the glasses, but the glasses were... What? Was he looking down? Is this like a Freerin thing, but like where the Freerin is looking down instead?
That's what those are? Oh, I did it again. I'm so sorry.
I'm sorry, Hapi. Okay, well, it is now time for me to do a bit more grinding, probably some of it off screen, some of it on screen, and we gotta grind up some supports. I think that's the biggest thing. We still have a few supports to grind up, so I will be back in a few seconds, actually. Alrighty, we're back after some more grinding. Took a little while, but I still plan to do even more because we're not done with the supports yet, but I wanted to take a break and actually, you know, reap the rewards and watch some of these supports. So let's start off with Catherine and Jeritza. Oh dear.
Looks like someone beat me here. Hey, Jeritza.
Hello, Kathy.
You do know we're allies now, right? You could at least say hello.
I suppose.
Talkative as ever, I see. I take it you're here to train?
Yes.
You don't say. Well, this is as good an opportunity as any. Let's say you and I have ourselves a little duel.
Maybe that'll pique his interest?
I've been itching to cross swords with you since we were at Garreg Mach. We never had a chance to cut loose and really fight, did we? They say the way someone wields their blade can tell you who they really are. So come on, show me.
Very well. Draw your sword.
As I pull out my death scythe. Kinda sad he doesn't have his own weapon. I wish he did.
You're not half bad.
I mean, he is the Death Knight.
What? Done already? Things were just getting interesting.
This will not end until one of us dies.
Oh dear. There he goes.
I have no reason to fight you. I care not when my life ends. But you do not wish to kill an ally.
That's right. If I cut you down now, I'd never be able to face your sister. We'll have to save the real fight for another time. Let's call this one a draw. Sorry, I'm just glad you were even tougher than I expected. Now I know why you were the weapons instructor. You'll have to teach me something new next time, Professor.
Professor Jeritza.
I care not for jokes.
Bad habit, what can I say? It's not every day I get to go up against someone as good as you. I look forward to our next bout. Just not to the death.
How did this guy even get hired by the church in the first place? I don't even know, bro.
Anyway, I'm gonna call it a day. Thanks, Jeritza.
Like, Jeritza just walks in and is like, I crave death. And Rhea's like, gotcha. You sound very safe to be around children of the next kings and emperors and leaders. Then again, Rhea has made many questionable decisions. Well, that was interesting. Jeritza is definitely not very talkative in this one. Let's see, B support time.
Your form's great today. Thanks for sparring with me, Jeritza.
Oh, well, there he goes again, dude, saying nothing.
Though I have to say, we've faced off a few times now, but I still can't figure you out. Your skill is undeniable, but there's no emotion behind it. Your swordsmanship says nothing about you. If it's because you can't take it seriously, then you're welcome to come at me with everything you've got.
You would probably die. Bro?
Why are you staring at me like that? Don't tell me I offended you.
Very well.
Oh.
Entertain me with your blade.
Uh-oh. Catherine, I think you made a mistake.
Okay then. Let's do this.
Uh-oh. They're getting serious.
I knew there was another side of you.
More. I need more. Satisfy my thirst for blood.
Catherine, what did you do?
Give me a break. Stop. I've had enough.
What do you mean? You can't just say stop after you said go all out?
What?
Unlike Jeritza, the way you fight reveals a lot about you. I'm sure you're content just fighting worthy opponents to the death. But I have people I need to protect. People I'm fighting for. Life's too precious to waste on a fleeting moment of fun, Death Knight.
Oh, wow. She sees them as separate people, huh?
That's why I can't be the one to kill you, like you so desperately desire. But hey, Fodlan's a big place. There's gotta be someone out there who'll give you what you want. They might even be closer than you think. You just have to look, right? Why don't you make finding that person your reason to keep fighting? All that said, I'm still a warrior. Nothing gets my blood pumping like facing a tough opponent. So while I can't help you put an end to your life, I'd be more than happy to help you live it.
Interesting.
Until our next duel, Professor. See you around.
Interesting. Okay, he smiled from that. How about that?
I thought she, of all people, would slay the darkness that dwells within me. What a merciless woman.
Okay, alright, there was something there. I feel like that would have benefited maybe from an A support, but that was pretty interesting. Now, we haven't yet got the A support with Mercy, but let's do the A support with Shez and Jeritza now. Cat.
Huh? Oh, it's a cat. Looks like something spooked it.
Why have so many conversations recently been about cats? Not that I really mind, I do like cats.
What's wrong, little guy? Is someone chasing you? Not that you'd be able to tell me anyway.
Oh. Jeritza? Is this who you were looking for?
Jeritza? What's wrong? Wait a sec. Why do I feel like this has happened before?
There you are.
Where is the cat?
Yeah. What's up?
I must pet the cat.
Not you. Her. The creature who raided the pantry.
The creature.
Wait, you mean the cat?
She is swift. This is not the first time she has eluded my grasp.
Yo, Death Knight being beat by a cat, bro.
Not the first. Oh, so this is who you were chasing the last time.
Yes, she was injured. I tried to tend to her, but she fled. Eventually, another soldier apprehended her.
Apprehended. Like, the terminology he's using for this gosh darn cat.
So that's what was going on. It wasn't a person who went missing, it was a cat. Now that I think about it, I don't know if you ever said she was a person. Sorry for jumping to conclusions.
It's not really your fault. It's more of Jeritza for not really saying it was a cat.
The fault is mine as well. My word choice was poor.
Indeed it was.
Honestly, I'm more surprised than anything. Never really saw you as a cat person. I always thought your antisocial tendencies extended to everyone, human and animal.
I only loathe people. I had a cat once. Back at House Bartels, with my sister.
Really?
No kidding. So they weren't always scared of you?
No. However, the cat vanished after my mother and sister left.
Aw.
Perhaps it was frightened by the sight of me covered in blood.
I mean... Yeah, that might be it. Sorry, buddy.
I'm no cat expert, but they say animals can sense danger. Maybe it could tell that you'd become a threat somehow.
Well, with a name like Death Knight, I mean...
Cats are fickle. Anyway, what do you plan to do once you've caught this bread bandit?
Bread bandit?
Take her with me, and make sure she never steals again.
Because I will give her 10 breads a day. That is not what a cat sounds like, but okay. That's better.
What's that supposed to mean? Look, you practically scared the whiskers right off her.
I only planned to give her some food. I wonder why she was frightened.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a while till she realizes you just want to help.
Yeah, this is where you gotta just like sit down and let the cat come to you and stop chasing it. I feel like that's gotta be the best strat to do. All right, next up we have 3 supports in a row with Shez and Raphael.
Hey, I was wondering if I could ask you something. I heard that you don't have any parents. Is that right?
Well, technically, yeah.
Yeah. The woman who raised me died, and I don't even know who my birth parents are.
That must be tough for you, huh?
I wonder if we find out more about Shez's, like, birth parents in the future, because I don't know if they were the Agarthans or what. It wouldn't really make sense, because it's Arval. Yeah, because Arval would be, like, from the Agarthans and not really necessarily Shez. And it's more of, like, since he grew up in Ordelia territory, like, they experiment on people from the Ordelia territory, so I don't know, it's interesting to think about. Yeah, I mean, let's ease his concern. I feel like that's what Shez would do.
Nah, it's okay. They all died a long time ago, so I don't feel sad or anything like that now. But I do wonder who I really am sometimes. I don't have even the slightest memory of my birth parents.
Well, you might not know who you are, but you still work hard and you keep your chin up through it all. That makes you super strong in my book.
Hey, Raphael. Your parents are gone too, right?
Yeah. Both my mom and pa died in an accident.
Well, then you're just as strong as I am. You work harder than anyone I know, and you do it all with the biggest grin in the world.
That's true, but he does have a sister.
Of course. It's easy when you love training as much as I do. Hey, I just realized something. We've sure got a lot in common. Our parents aren't with us anymore. We're both commoners scraping our way through this war, and most importantly...
What can be more important than that?
Both of us have got some serious brawn.
Uh-huh.
I appreciate that, but our body types are completely different. Not sure this really counts as brawn.
Sure, you're a little scrawnier than me, and maybe a lot smarter. But you know, my brain's been getting a constant workout ever since we opened the inn.
You have an inn?
Oh, yeah. I went home and started one up with my grandpa and little sis once the academy shut down.
Did he do that in 3 houses? I actually can't remember that. It's been too long. I like that though. That's really nice for Raph.
Running a business like that takes a surprising amount of muscle. Sure, there's regular stuff like hauling things around, but you need brain power too.
Raph, do you know how to do taxes?
If you ever want to make a profit, you have to pay real close attention to keeping the books straight.
Yeah, I figure.
I mostly let my sis handle that stuff though. That muscle still needs more work for me, which means I'm in charge of the cooking. But that has its own share of problems.
Yeah, it can be tough to find your footing when you switch jobs, especially if you have to start doing things outside your wheelhouse.
Yeah, this is kind of relatable to me right now because I was making a lot of content on a game called Identity 5, and just recently I kind of stepped away from that, even though it was like a very financially stable place. So it's kind of, it's relatable. Yeah, I get that.
Trust me, I've had my fair share of growing pains getting used to the army life. Everything's way different from how it worked with my merc groups.
But don't you just fight? That doesn't seem so different to me.
I guess it's more of like the application of it. Yeah, more responsibility, that's for sure.
As a mercenary, the only thing you're responsible for is yourself. Show up and do the job right, and you'll get your pay. But having soldiers to command, people I'm in charge of beyond just myself, that's a huge change for me. And there's way more to military work than just plain combat. Stuff like managing resources, making sure everyone has the weapons and armor they need. I don't think I'm bad at math per se, but it's definitely not something I'm used to doing. And the more stuff there is to keep track of, the harder it all gets.
Hey, You're not so good at using your brain either. We're practically twins.
That's not what he said, but all right.
That makes us pals now, right? I've got your back. So you just keep on working hard, buddy.
I love Raph. I feel like everybody needs a Raphael in their life.
Right back at you. Let's keep fighting the good fight.
Let's go. That's very nice. I don't know. Truly, everybody needs a good friend like Raphael in their life, I feel like. Just so nice.
Hey, how's it going? You been getting enough food?
I had a sandwich earlier. It was pretty good.
Definitely. I'm eating way better than I was back in my mercenary days.
You didn't eat so good, huh?
I spent most of my time moving from place to place, so I had to manage on my own.
Time to eat mushrooms in the forest.
I'd just fling whatever I could get my hands on into a pot. Can't say any of it ever tasted too great.
That's some Breath of the Wild strats right there, bro.
Wow. I'm surprised you could even live like that. And you never stayed at an inn?
Sometimes, if one happened to be nearby and I had a little extra money lining my pockets. But I never really felt like the food there was any better.
Sounds like you were at all the wrong places then. Nothing fun about a bad meal, I always say. That's why I want my inn to be known far and wide for its delicious food.
That's a good dream.
I was actually hoping to do some cooking out here, too, so I could hone my craft. But I don't think it's going so good. You want to know why?
Because the food looks like 240p JPEGs. Oh, maybe because you think everything tastes good?
If I had to guess, it's because you think everything tastes good no matter what.
This is actually a struggle that I have as well. I've been trying to get a little bit better at cooking recently as well. And I find it to be quite difficult because I think I just have a bad palate. Because, at least specifically, I've been cooking meat. We've been grilling recently with my roommate and I. And one of the days, my roommate was like, oh, we accidentally over-grilled your piece. Sorry about that. And I was like, oh, well, I'm super used to overcooking my meat because growing up, I always colorblind, so I always overcook my meat just to make sure it was safe to eat. And so I had a bite of the overcooked stuff, and I had a bite of like the, what is it, like medium rare stuff, and I was like, I couldn't tell the difference. Like, it just tasted the same to me, and my roommate was like, it's so different, what do you mean? And I was like, it tastes the same to me, I don't know. Like, I don't know, I feel like I just have a bad palate.
Hey now, I know the difference between regular old grub and the kind of stuff that gets your mouth watering.
Oh, okay, my fault, Rolf, my fault.
See, all the meat and fish we've got in the pantry is preserved. When you're not working with the fresh stuff, nothing you make's gonna have people hollering for more.
Ah, that's fair, that's fair.
You think? But there are dishes from all over the world that use ingredients that are on the verge of going bad.
You sure that isn't because they don't have a choice?
I'm no expert, but I've heard it can make a nice cut of meat even more savory, depending on how you prep it.
Huh. Maybe we can learn some more if we ask someone who's from one of those places.
Not to mention, there are other ways of preserving food, too.
Pickling!
You mean, besides dumping salt on everything?
I'm sure you know about smoking your food, right? Things will keep for even longer if you do that after you cure them.
Yeah, but I heard that makes meat all smoky and gross. Kinda defeats the point if you ask me.
I mean, some people like that. That's what we've been doing recently with the grilling. We've been smoking our meat too.
I think it depends on how you do it and what kind of wood you use. Apparently, it's really good if you do it right.
It is pretty good.
Wow, you sure know a lot about this stuff.
My mercenary days showed me more about the world than I could have ever imagined. I only really remember bits and pieces, though.
Come on, don't be so modest. I can't wait to get back in the kitchen with these new ideas you gave me. Hey, speaking of ideas, you want to help me think up some recipes with the stuff we've got here?
Well, I'm not so sure me and cooking mix, but yeah, I wouldn't mind giving it a shot.
What do you mean me and cooking mix? We've cooked so many times in this playthrough, Shez.
That's the spirit. I know we'll come up with some feast-worthy food if we just put our heads together.
That's the spirit indeed, Raph. That is the spirit indeed. Okay, let's finish this off and see what they make.
Hey, you gotta hear this!
What's up, Raphael? You're looking extra cheerful today.
Have you seen the looks on all the soldiers' faces lately? Don't they seem way more motivated?
Was the cooking a success?
Well, yeah. I was wondering what was going on with that.
Well, I was curious too, so I asked. And you know what they said?
Their pay has gone up, the war has turned in our favor? I mean, this one definitely, right?
Is it because we're winning the war? Lots of victories always boost morale.
Makes sense. Anyway, that's not the reason this time. They all said it was because of the food.
The food!
You don't mean...
Yep. They've all been eating the dishes we came up with. You know, With the smoked meat and the rotten food.
What do you mean rotten fruit? What,
Hey,
fruit?
didn't I tell you not to call it rotten? In any case, our hard work definitely paid off. And the food's great too, if I do say so myself.
Right? I could eat that stuff over and over again and never get sick of it. And it's a big hit with the soldiers too. They said they actually get excited for mealtime now. Plus, it's made them fight way harder in battle.
I'm really glad everyone's so happy with it. Makes all our effort feel completely worthwhile.
You bet. See, food's important no matter who, when, or where you are.
This is true. Everybody's got to eat.
Yeah. Back in my mercenary days, I'd scarf down any old scraps so long as I was full at the end of it. But I've changed my outlook. Honestly, I feel like I can work even harder now that I can look forward to all my meals. And I never would have gotten here without you, Raphael. Thanks.
Huh. I was just thinking the same thing about you. Guess we helped each other equally. You know, I scrounged up every last piece of gold I could find just so I could go to the Officers Academy and become a knight. But once it shut down, opening the inn was basically my only option.
Did he get a refund at all? I guess that's a good question.
But then, running the inn helped me realize all sorts of important stuff too.
That's what happens. You do new things, you learn new things.
And now I'm sure, once this war's all wrapped up, I'm gonna do whatever it takes to become the best innkeeper in all of Fodlan.
Sounds like a solid plan, but you'll probably need to up your cooking game even more if that's the end goal.
Yeah, I bet I'll have to train under a real great chef to get me where I want to be. Oh, and while I'm at it, I'm gonna come up with a brand new style of cooking. Something that'll really work my muscles.
Maybe baking? I know bakers are like actually pretty buff because of how like, you know, traditional baking takes like a lot of muscle to do all the stuff with the dough and whatnot. I'm not super knowledgeable about it, but I know that bakers are like, they tend to be like pretty buff, you know?
What would that even look like?
Well, I don't know. I haven't invented it yet. Whatever the case, I know what I want to do now. Hey, what do you say to tagging along with me? I think you've got a real knack for this cooking stuff.
For the rest of his life? I don't know. I feel it's really hard to guess what Shez will do after the war, actually. Will he go back to being a merc? I don't know. Maybe. Well, let's not get his hopes up, but we'll see.
I appreciate the offer, but I think I'm gonna have to pass. Mercenary work's where I belong.
So you're gonna stick to being a hired hand, huh? Well, as long as that's what you want to do. Oh, but keep an eye out for an invitation from me. You'll definitely have to come over and try all the rotten food I cook up.
Please, Raphael, you're gonna lose customers at this rate.
Seriously, stop calling it that. But thanks. I'm looking forward to it, Raphael.
Nice. That was a fun support. I enjoyed that one. Okay, next up, let's do Ignatz and Shez B and A supports here. What's up, Ignatz? Shez?
Looks like he's at it again. How's the book, Ignatz?
Could you please not surprise me like that?
Sorry. So, you got more books, huh? They look expensive.
They were tucked away in my family's storeroom. I had my brother send them to me. We're a merchant family. All the books here are technically meant to be for sale. But they've gone unsold for years now, so he sent them, without telling my father.
That's fine. Let's ask more about the brother.
Your brother sounds like a nice guy. Are you two close?
We weren't when we were younger, but I guess we are now. We do write to each other a lot. And he listens to even my strangest requests. That's why I tend to go to him for everything.
Well, that's nice.
Wonder if he feels sorry for me since I became a knight for our family's benefit.
So, you didn't really want to do it then?
Well, no, that's not... I did it because I wanted to help them. Now that I'm a knight for House Gloucester, I've been able to make a lot more connections with the nobility.
Lorenz mentioned!
If I use that to help my family's business, then I'm perfectly happy with where I am.
If you say so. What kind of books did you borrow?
A bunch of travel journals and collections of letters from far-off places. No matter how painful life may be, it all fades away when I read these books and imagine myself traveling.
The escapism, huh? I relate sometimes, bro.
Wait, did you just say painful? I knew you weren't happy. What you really want to do is travel around and paint all the scenery you like, don't you?
What? How do you know that?
I mean, I feel like it's pretty obvious.
You're not exactly hiding it. You've got books on painting techniques, preparing pigments, and all that kind of stuff right here.
Yes. The truth is, I love painting.
No way, I never would have guessed that Ignatz loves painting.
I know the world holds all these wondrous sights that I can't even begin to imagine. If only I could see them for myself and capture them on canvas. I used to dream of doing that. But things are different now, you know? I don't regret becoming a knight, and I didn't do it just for my family's sake. I want to do my part to shape Fodlan's future. It's my responsibility as much as anyone else's. That conviction has only grown with every battle. Ah, that must have sounded so arrogant. I'm sorry. I'm embarrassing myself.
No, that was good.
All right. If you're gonna make it that clear you don't regret your choice, then I'll stop pestering you. But this war is gonna end one day. Why not keep your dreams alive for when it does?
Maybe I will.
That's it? Just maybe I will? That's fine. We'll see how it ends in the A support here. Come on, Ignatz. Give us a little more, buddy.
Hey, do you have a moment?
Hey, Ignatz! How's the book? I'm sorry.
What's going on, Ignatz? Finally leaving on that journey to see the world?
The war's not over yet, bro.
No, not that. In fact, we're not going to talk about my dreams today.
Oh, maybe Shez's?
You always ask questions about me, but you never talk about yourself. So, I thought it was high time I asked about you. You certainly have piqued my curiosity.
Let's crack a joke, because we're Shez and we're funny.
What, you got a crush on me or something?
Huh? No! I mean, I like you, but not like, you know, in that special way.
Dang. R.I.P.
I'm joking. Don't worry. No need to get all flustered. So, what did you want to know?
Well, since I told you about my dreams, I wanted to know about yours.
Shez really was pulling a Dorothea there.
My dreams, huh?
I mean, I feel like Shez probably hasn't given it too much thought, right?
I don't really know. I've never thought too much about it.
Really? Is there anything you want to do once the war's over?
Just keep going with the mercenary thing. It's not like I can do much else.
But we'll finally have peace. You won't have to fight anymore.
I mean, there's still gonna be bandits and whatnot, right?
Yeah, but that's all I've been doing even since before the war started. I'd just be going back to my old way of life. Killing monsters, guarding villages. There's still plenty of work, even in times of peace. And who's to say some enemy from outside Fodlan won't show up?
That may be true, but isn't it difficult having to constantly fight all the time?
Every job's got its tough parts, but the mercenary lifestyle's a perfect match for my personality. I can't even imagine settling down and establishing roots somewhere.
Yeah, that does sound like you.
Sorry, I'm just kind of thinking about Calamo from Age of Imprisonment now.
Does it now?
Oh, I'm sorry. I just meant that you don't really seem like the kind of person who wants to stay tied down.
You think so? Well, whatever the case, I plan on earning my keep with my sword. As long as my body holds out, that is. What about you, Ignatz? You gonna stay a knight once this thing's over?
I'm not sure. I'll have to cross that bridge when I come to it. But if my duties as a knight were to end at some point, then I guess that's when I could make my dreams a reality.
Whatever happened to talking about your dreams, huh?
If I were to do that, do you think you'd like to come with me as my bodyguard?
Oh, that could be a fun mission.
You do realize I'll be Fodlan's most sought-after mercenary by then. I'm not gonna come cheap.
Oh, come on. Give him a discount, Shez.
Oh, really? Then I'll have to work extra hard to save up some money. Because I really do want to travel with you.
I'm gonna hold you to that, Ignatz. I'll be counting down the days till then.
Aw, that sounds like a fun adventure. I like that. Alright, next support. Let's finish off Bernadetta's chain.
Oh, hi.
I don't entirely remember what came before this, but whatever, it's fine.
Bernadetta, listen. I'm sorry about what happened back there.
What happened back there?
Oh, it wasn't your fault. I'm the one who should be apologizing.
I Didn't realize things could even go that bad. I'm glad we managed to get you in front of the meanest looking guy in my company. But that didn't last long before the nerves got to you. Quickest I've ever seen someone run, let me tell you.
And then I accidentally stepped on that horse's tail, so it started going wild and totally trashed the place. It'll probably take weeks for them to clean that up.
The horse was Dorothea. I'm telling you, it was Dorothea, bro.
Oh, you really did it this time, Bernie.
It's okay, Bernie. You'll be
Hey,
fine.
We all make mistakes. Water under the bridge, you know?
Yeah, thanks.
That aside, though, you still want to do something about your shyness, right? I can see why this is a bigger problem than your whole staying indoors thing. Your anxieties can be quite the hurdle to overcome.
I guess you're right. At least not going outside only makes problems for me.
Either way, now we know how things turn out when we try to force the issue. Looks like we're better off taking an incremental approach.
How's that work?
Well, we can start by having you hide nearby while I talk to someone you're afraid of.
Maybe?
Then, I don't know, if the conversation gets interesting, maybe you can come out and join in?
I'm not going to care whether it's interesting or not. It doesn't matter if they're serious or boring or the most fascinating person in the world. All I care about is that they don't scare me.
Yeah, I guess that's gonna be tough to manage on its own, huh?
Well, maybe the incremental approach won't actually be as hard as we think.
Really? How do you figure?
I mean, I did used to think you were pretty terrifying. But with all this stuff we've been doing together, I've actually gotten used to you.
Yeah, I feel like that's kind of the case. She just has to get to know people.
And now I'm not really shy around you, am I?
Heh. Wait, you were afraid of
Not
me?
exactly flattered to hear that, but... Well, I guess I'll just be glad I don't scare you anymore. Sounds like spending time with someone is the key, which means we'll just have to toss you straight into the deep end and see if you can swim.
What, isn't that what we just did?
No, not the deep end! I hate the deep end!
Sorry. Just messing with you. Anyway, here's hoping you and I can keep getting closer, Bernadetta.
Right.
Oh, that was nice. Not the best support, but it was decent. Okay, after that, I think it's time to acquire a few more classes now, because I need to grind more supports, and while I'm grinding supports, I want to make sure I'm grinding classes at the same time.
Whatever the goddess ordains.
What a strange feeling. I demand further strength. I demand further strength.
Do you think it's a fit?
Different road, same destination.
I wonder if this will suit me. I will devote myself to this new path. I will devote myself to this new path.
Will this make me stronger?
I can work with this. Will this help me grow stronger?
This seems a good fit.
I wish this was for something besides war.
So, how do I look?
An ideal match for my talents.
I'll do whatever I can.
I never pictured this for myself.
I've earned this.
I'll do whatever, so long as I can still rumble.
My interest is piqued.
A new me? How momentous!
What a strange feeling.
Just tell me where to fight.
Better get this down.
I demand further strength.
My interest is piqued.
Changing up my style.
I doubt this will change anything.
I hope I can handle this.
I should make the most of this.
Not gonna stop now.
Now you will see my true value.
A new challenge that will be overcome. This is a way to get more power.
Guess I'll have to learn something new. So, how do I look?
I wish this was for something besides war.
There's nothing more riveting than a new challenge.
I will devote myself to this new path.
I love tackling a new challenge.
This seems a good fit.
What a strange feeling.
Ooh, how joyous!
My interest is piqued. My interest is piqued.
I never turn down a challenge.
Just tell me where to fight.
Okay, I got a little carried away there. I got way too many classes, but it's fine because we have a lot more grinding to do. I'm also kind of grinding this much so that I can set myself up for future routes for a New Game Plus, because a New Game Plus pretty much everything carries over, so that's kind of also what I'm doing here, kind of prepping up for future routes as well. Anyways, time for more grinding, baby.
feel like I've taken hold of something.
All right. After many hours of grinding, we are done. I had a little grinding montage there as well. That was only like a fraction of the grinding too. Oh my goodness. I really wanted to like get every single class mastered for everybody. At least like Shez, Dimitri, and Byleth, but I was only able to do it for Shez. If I wanted to do it for both Dimitri and Byleth, I would have been here for like another many hours. But we got quite a few little thingies done in terms of, what was it? Oh yeah, little awards. We got Payback, Flying Slayers, Axe thing. I think that was all actually. But I guess we can go ahead and accept the reward, whatever it is. The Plate Piercer Fencers. That'll be good against armored units. Pretty cool. But we were able to, what was it here? We were able to get Byleth maxed out in Enlightened One, so that we can go in with Enlightened One for the final battle, which is pretty cool. We got an ability here. What was it? Goddess's Vessel, yeah. Completely prevents knockback if at least 50% of the awakening gauge is filled. That's really nice, actually. I really like that. We're gonna go ahead and just get rid of Despoil, and now, yeah, Byleth's kit is looking pretty good here, actually. Like, I really couldn't ask for much better. This is just really good right here. Actually, we probably don't even need Backbone anymore, right? We could probably do Essence of Fire. There we go. I think Essence of Fire will be better since I will be using, what is it, Ragnarok going into this final battle. But yeah, so we got Byleth suited up, and where is Shez? Shez mastered every class. Every single class in the game, unless there's like some other ones on the other routes or like maybe a New Game Plus class, we've mastered them all with Shez, so that's also really cool. Took us quite a long time though. Oh my goodness, took us an insanely long time. But we are all set up and ready to go into the final battle. After we get done all the supports, we have a lot of supports to go through though. I was able to get every single support done, which also took forever. So this is gonna be, I imagine this is gonna take over an hour, but let's start things off with, let's go with Annette actually. Let's finish off with Annette because I wanna do the cooler ones later. Let's do Annette and Ignatz here.
Sorry about earlier, Ignatz. I wasn't much help at all.
What did you do?
No, it's fine. You actually did a lot. If anything, your stories of Gustav just helped to confirm what I was thinking.
Not this guy Gustav, this guy Gilbo.
That you're not cut out to be a knight? Is that what you were going to say?
Exactly. You're pretty sharp, Annette.
Bro, Ignatz, you make me sad.
Well, since I'm the one that brought on this misunderstanding, I'd better clear it up.
What misunderstanding?
Look, my father is clearly an incredible knight, and everyone knows it. But if everyone was a knight just like him, we'd still end up losing every war we fought.
Yeah, because armored knights suck.
Don't let looks fool you. He's sloppy when it comes to taking care of himself. Also, he can be stubborn as a mule, and he's a complete worrywart to boot.
Yeah, and he dies in that one chapter of Three Houses where he comes in and then just ruins the map for you because he disrupts your plan, and also he's dumb and he dies and he's a fortress knight and they die in 2 seconds because they're the worst class in the game.
But he's maybe the best fighter in the land.
What are you talking about?
Isn't that what a knight's job entails?
How many best fighters in the land do we have? We have way too many. We have Holst, we have Death Knight, we have technically Dimitri, I guess, because it's Byleth, Shez, like everybody, bro.
Not necessarily. The thing is, there are all kinds of different people who report to my father. And most are excellent fighters, sure. But then there are others who can barely even ride a horse. Yet my father relies on them all the same.
But how can he rely on a knight who can't fight?
Because they have other skills. For example, a handful of his reports know absolutely everything about cooking and ingredients. Imagine they're under attack and rations are running low. Those people tell the others what ingredients to gather and use them to make food, which allows everyone to fight another day.
See, that's a good insight. Everybody's got their own skills.
Which is how they gain his trust.
Everyone has their strengths and weaknesses, and it's a commanding officer's job to know what those are and give orders accordingly. And sure, all of this comes secondhand from my father, but I also know it's true. So, I don't think there's any reason for you to be so pessimistic.
Yeah, come on, Ignatz. You got your crit knots, bro. Come on. I remember crit knots with the critical ring back in the day. Whew.
Charging directly into the gut of the enemy's main force isn't the only way for a knight to be useful.
So, you really think I'm still helping in some way?
Bro, I just remembered Killer Bow, Critical Ring, Hunter's Volley, Sniper Ignatz. Oh man, that was so fun.
Absolutely. Maybe it's your skill in painting, or your knowledge about works of art, or how carefully you always look at your surroundings. You have a lot of strengths, and it would be a real pity to bury them all under an avalanche of, I'm not cut out for this kind of thing.
You know what? You're right. There are all kinds of different people in our army. And in that case, I think I'll keep trying to be a better knight.
There you go.
I'm so glad to hear that. This was really weighing on me, so I couldn't just let it go. And hey, you know how I always make a mess of things the second I lose my focus? Well, I used to get really worried about that for the same reason as you. I thought I was holding everyone back.
But you got plenty of talents too.
Really? But you help us all the time, Annette. I mean, if not for you cheering me up, I probably would have resigned from my knighthood.
Oh, that makes me so happy, Ignatz. I'm really glad I could help. I know we both have our own sets of worries to deal with, but we'll just keep working hard together.
And I know I can work harder if I'm with you.
That was a good one. That was very good. I feel like I always say that, but I don't know. I just enjoy 3 Hopeses and 3 Houses of Supports. I think they're quite good. All right, Annette and Constance next.
Are you free at the moment, Annette? I was wondering if you might help me with something.
I sure am. What's up?
Well, I wish to conduct an experiment outside today.
Uh-oh.
Though naturally I'm a touch hesitant about it.
Uh-huh.
Because your mood changes outside, right?
Exactly. And though I'm deeply reluctant to experience that, one cannot make an omelet without throwing a few eggs against the wall.
Bad people don't, they just put them in the pan.
Well, I think you're a genius regardless, so I'm happy to help. No time like the present, right? Let's do this.
Is that actually a saying? I've never heard the throw eggs at a wall thing. I've seen throw stuff at the wall to see what sticks, but...
Please stop pulling me along. I haven't even told you what the experiment is yet.
Uh-oh, is it time for funny Constance?
Oh dear.
Yep.
Oh dear. Are you certain you want to do this, Annette? I sincerely doubt any magic built upon my crude ideas could ever work.
Oh, it'll be fine. Let's get started.
Well, if you insist, I suppose we must begin this foolish experiment.
Sad stints.
Hey, I forgot to ask. What is the experiment anyway?
Oh, just a completely useless spell meant to gather cats from the surrounding area.
What do you mean gather cats? Does it just like teleport them? Does it just grab them and drag them over? What if they bonk into things? What?
Oh gosh, cute! What are you waiting for? Let's get started!
This is a good spell that, well, maybe.
The spell seemed to go off all right, but nothing happened.
Also, again, so many of these supports involve cats.
I knew it. I'm an utter failure. My research papers should be gathered up and used to wipe mud from the hooves of swine. Perhaps this is fate's way of telling me magic is beyond my comprehension and I was a fool to ever try.
We desperately need to give you an umbrella.
Look, moping about it won't help anything. So let's both take a deep breath and figure out what went wrong.
Okay.
I've got an idea. If we take the flower catalyst and use wind magic to spread the fragrance...
Bees? What the?
It attracts insects. Quick, grab that cockroach before it scurries away. It's clearly a finer sorceress than I.
Alright, that's pretty funny, actually. I gotta give it up.
Ew, gross! But yeah, that didn't work at all. Maybe if we use this mineral instead?
Goodness, the reflective light has attracted the attention of birds.
Caca!
And they're really mad for some reason. Run, Constance, run!
Bro, I'm just imagining these two getting chased by birds.
Whew. I had intended that to be a brief exercise, but it proved to be quite the ordeal.
Sorry that all my tinkering just made things worse. But hey, I did notice one thing.
We should put catnip in there instead, and then it will maybe attract the cats.
When those insects and birds showed up, there sure were a lot of them.
True. Each attempt did seem to attract a single type of creature in unnaturally vast numbers. Does that indicate that the spell can indeed effectively summon a swarm of one specific species?
It would certainly explain why the flower attracted so many bugs. Ugh.
Yeah, I like bugs, hey.
And why the light of the mineral called down such a huge flock of birds.
Why, this is a magnificent discovery. I feel we're on the cusp of breaking new ground.
Maybe it didn't go as planned, but I guess this turned out to be a pretty big success, huh?
There's no time to waste, Annette. We must investigate the cause of this phenomenon at once.
Yeah. I bet you'll create something revolutionary.
Until Sadstance gums it up somehow. Oh, that was A? Oh, I thought we were doing B. Okay, well, that's all of Annette's supports here. Let's start doing some of the Beagle's supports, because we have quite a few of these, and I could do them in the other route, but, you know, might as well get them done here, right? It's all one long thing. Yep, yeah, bro, I know how to talk.
I'm tired. Time to find a good spot for a nap.
Plus, the ones that are more like route specific seem to be locked. For example, there's a couple of Lorenz supports that I cannot do. There's also Hapi and Shamir's A support I can't do. So some of them are route locked. So I feel like it's more fitting to do those during that route. Oh no, Bernie, what happened?
Bernadetta? Why are you skulking in the weeds?
Is she looking for plant?
No reason. Not getting in the way of two people's love at all. No, sir.
Huh? But I'm alone here. I see. That.
These two defaults?
Yeah, that. I was out walking when I saw them. A man and a woman together in the woods, getting, heated.
Well, neither of them seems to be dead yet.
I love Linhardt.
On a secret date, you dummy! Not fighting!
Regardless, how does two lovers stealing a moment alone lead to you curled up here in the fetal position?
Because I'm hiding! I mean, if I messed up their date, they might try to get revenge on me!
What if you just walked away?
Relax. To them, you're no different than a pebble on the side of the road.
Hey, I'm not a pebble! I mean, sure, sometimes I wish I was just a rock, but...
Bernie, calm down. Oh no.
Then just roll away quietly and you'll be fine.
Yeah, that's what I was saying, just walk away.
Just roll away quietly. Hey, yeah! Wait, no! They'd see me! Stop trying to get me killed!
Okay, but you're already talking loud enough.
We've made enough racket over here to raise the dead and they haven't even noticed. I think it's safe to say they're off in their own little world. Still, good for them, sharing words of love when either one could die tomorrow.
Wait, they could die tomorrow?
We are in a war.
They're both soldiers who serve on the front lines. I doubt a rosy future awaits them.
No, that's not true. Couples swearing their love and defying destiny are a staple of classic fiction.
Well, now we're getting into fourth wall because I was about to say, well, Bernie, this isn't fiction, and then I remembered, oh snap, I am playing Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes for the Nintendo Switch, but on the Nintendo Switch too.
Sure, but the fact it wouldn't happen in reality is what makes it such a good story, right?
Wait, but there are tons of stories where two people who have sworn their love don't ever meet again.
Likely because that's something people are familiar with from their own lives.
Okay, so which is it? I believe those two can be happy together, so they can, right?
I hope that's the case, but reality is cruel. Anyway, I've talked myself right to sleep.
What? I'm sorry, usually he just leaves. He doesn't just collapse and freaking die. What? Why was that sound so loud? Bro just fainted, like... Bro, it's never been that bad before, what? What? He's not even hurt? Just falls down, collapses, and even catch himself?
Uh-oh. Guess I'd better try that turn into a pebble and roll away quietly plan.
Hello? No, this is ridiculous. I'm sorry, that was ridiculous. There's no way, dude. Oh no, did the NPC defaults die?
Bernadetta, what are you doing here?
Also, I don't think I've heard this music before.
Uh-oh, looks like I'm interrupting. I'll be going.
If I have, it's been a minute.
Linhardt! Listen to me!
Uh-oh.
Remember the two people we saw out on a date here? Well, the guy died.
Sadly, that sort of thing does happen. Another tragic love story for the books, I suppose.
I really believed they'd live happily ever after, and I can't take an ending like this. It's so awful.
Perhaps so, but this is the result of the Empire choosing war.
Indeed.
And although we're now allied with those trying to stop it, there's no less fighting on this side.
But I thought the power of their love for each other would see them through, safe and sound.
You expect too much from love. Yes, there are instances where emotion allows the body to go beyond the bounds of what should be possible.
This is true.
But the effects are quite minor. It's certainly not going to bring the dead back to life.
Well, I wouldn't know if I would call it emotion, but it's more of like a stress response, I think.
I know that, Linhardt. I just think it's sad. I mean, don't you think it's sad?
If pushed, yes, I would consider that to be sad.
Yeah, but I think Linhardt's a little bit more logical about it, and he's more just like, I don't know, I think that's the thing is like, Bernie's more emotional about it, Linhardt's more logical about it, and so he's just like, yeah, it is sad, but it's like, that's just how war is.
What is wrong with you?
I didn't even know the man's name. Also, plenty of our enemies die, so why are we only sad for allies?
Because they're, you know, our allies?
I wouldn't want you to die, of course. That would make me quite sad.
And I don't want to see you die either, Linhardt. I'd cry even more if you died. Just the thought of it makes me...
Linhardt, do something!
Oh dear. Please don't cry over things that haven't happened yet.
Oh no! That's what I'm doing! I'm so sorry, Linhardt.
It's fine. But to that point, let's just make sure you and I both survive this war together. If we can do that, what you said will have come true and I'll happily apologize.
Apologize? For what?
For disputing the idea that two people's feelings for each other can help them overcome the risk of death. After all, the two of us surviving the war would refute any arguments I've made to the contrary.
Oh, I get it!
I guess this is his own way of cheering her up. That's kind of neat.
So you and me and the power of our feelings for each other could... wait, our what now?
All of this earnest conversation has me exhausted.
Don't do it.
Time for some sleep.
Don't do it, don't do it.
Again? No, don't you dare fall asleep on me now. If you do that, I'm leaving you here.
Since when does Linhardt just start collapsing? I don't feel like I remember him ever doing that. Usually he would like walk and say, I'm going to sleep or I'm going to my bed, not just collapse on the ground. Did he always do this? Did I just forget? I don't remember this. What?
What a rest. What's going on there?
Is this really happening? Oh, my prayers have been answered.
No way.
When I was about to die, your face floated into my mind, and then a miracle happened.
The NPCs.
It seems reports of his death in battle were greatly exaggerated. I'll have to let Bernadetta know.
Greatly exaggerated. That word choice is funny.
Although given her sensibility, she's as likely to think he's a ghost as she is to be happy about it.
Wow, what a happy little ending after all. All right, let's mix things up a little bit. Let's go to Ignatz and Raphael.
Hey there, Ignatz.
Oh, Raphael.
I love these two. I love the friendship between these two.
I've been looking all over for you. Got a minute to chat?
Of course. With all the battles lately, we've barely had any time to sit down and rest.
Right? It feels like I don't even see you anymore. And I definitely don't have enough time to show off my muscles.
Glad to see you haven't changed at all these past 2 years. The Officers' Academy shut down so suddenly. I scarcely would have imagined we'd all end up back together as part of an army.
Same here. Oh, and I could hardly believe my ears when I found out you signed up to be a knight over with Lorenz.
Yeah, we have a support for that too. We'll have to see.
To be honest, I had nowhere else to turn. I owe a great debt to him and his generosity.
I am Lorenz. Here, Lorenz. I am Lorenz in the background.
Gotcha. He's not such a bad guy, that Lorenz.
I agree. Tell me, Raphael, how have you been holding up these past 2 years? I hear your family opened an inn.
Oh, yeah. Me, my grandpa, and Maya. Business is going pretty great, if you ask me.
That's wonderful. And how is Maya?
She's as sunny as always. That reminds me, she was pretty worried about you. I better write her a letter and tell her you're okay. I'm sure she wants to see you. Bet you're feeling the same way, huh?
Of course, I'd love to come and... That is, I should write her a letter.
No, Ignatz, you gotta go and meet people in person.
What's wrong?
Life never works out the way you want, does it?
Huh?
Oh, it's nothing. Just thinking back to my childhood. Back then, I felt like I had the power to do whatever I wanted.
What do you mean? I still feel like that now.
You do?
I mean, this might be an ignorance is bliss kind of moment for Raph.
Sure. I know I joined the Officers Academy to be a knight, but that option's off the table. But look at me now. I might not be a knight, but I'm fighting in a war as if I was. All you've got to do is put your mind to it, and you can do anything you want. Trust me.
I'm telling you, bro, everybody needs a Raphael in their life.
Yes, I think you're right. Thanks, Raphael.
Yeah. We really, dude, I'm telling you, I need a Raphael in my life to just encourage me.
Delicious as always.
And just to always be like a bro, you know? I feel like he's a great older brother, you know? I would love to have an older brother like Raph.
All right, now that the old stomach's full, it's time to put my muscles to work.
Raphael, do you have a minute?
Oh, hey, Ignatz. I've got hours for you. What do you need?
Well, how would you feel about joining me? As a knight, I mean.
Hey, but he's gotta run the inn, what the heck?
Me? Be a knight with you?
Under Lorenz home in Gloucester? I don't know.
Yes. That's why you joined the academy, right? But all the roadblocks in your way have made you almost a mercenary at this point. As you know, I've been working as a knight under House Gloucester for a while now. And it seems I'm going to be rewarded rather well when this war is over, for all my achievements in helping the effort.
Yeah, Laura's just giving me bank.
I might even be able to use that newfound sway to recommend you for a position of your own, Raphael.
What? Why is he so mad?
Well, what do you think? It seems like a good plan to me.
Is that really what you want, Ignatz?
Huh? What do you mean?
Don't pretend like you don't know. We're friends, remember? I can tell in a flash when you're not being honest with me.
Well, I couldn't possibly spend all that reward money on my own, so...
That's not what I'm talking about. You're not happy staying as a knight, and you know it.
Dang, right to the root of it.
You really do see straight through me, Raphael. Honestly, I've wanted to make amends with you this whole time. Your parents died in my parents' stead, after all.
Yeah.
I thought the least I could do was help you become a knight, like you always wanted.
Thanks, Ignatz. It makes me real happy to hear you say that. But you don't need to make anything up to me. And you definitely shouldn't be basing your life decisions on it. You got where you are with your own strength, right? You should be using that for what you want, not what you think anyone else does.
Raphael.
And you know, I'm totally okay not being a knight. Once this war is finally over, and we're at peace again, I'm gonna take over the inn. So don't worry about me, okay? Follow your own dreams, Ignatz.
I'm really no match for you, Raphael. But I'm proud to call you a friend. From the bottom of my heart.
Aw, and I guess that's why Raph was so mad, because he knew Ignatz was kind of lying to himself. Oh, man. I told you, I love their friendship, dude. It's so good. Alright, now let's do Ignatz and Lorenz and see what the contract or whatever is all about. Maybe not so much contract, but more of like the Ignatz being his knight.
There you are, Ignatz.
It is I!
Oh, Lorenz. I find the beauty of this place to be so relaxing, don't you?
It is as beautiful as me, as nobles.
Yes, I must wholeheartedly agree. It is marvelous. As are you. Not only are you a knight of House Gloucester, you have even taken on the role of a general within this army. To be honest, when first we met, I could not see you as anything more than a mere merchant's child, who happened to be gifted with a better eye than most.
Better eye than most, says the guy who wears glasses.
That's probably all I really looked like back then.
But now, you've grown so capable that I regularly mistake you for someone else entirely.
But then again, wasn't his personal, like, hit plus 20 or something like that? I forget.
That's nice of you to say. But I still have a long way to go before I'm where I want to be.
Maybe it's just how observant he is.
Do you remember your time working as a knight in my territory? And back before the war began? Compared to then, you are practically brimming with life now, especially as we march from locale to locale.
You really think I'm that different?
I always thought you not fond of battle, hence why I find this reversal so very puzzling.
Well, it's because... I confess, I've been painting. Whenever I've had the free time during our marches, that is.
Yes, continue your hobby.
Is that so?
Yes. There are so many places in Fodlan just like this one, with the most incredible views. I simply can't help but put them down on paper because, well, I want them to stay with me forever.
I know he's a painter, but he would also make a banger photographer, that's for sure. That's for sure.
That's why I've been looking so alive lately. You certainly see straight through me, in any case.
I am sorry, Ignatz.
Huh? About what?
Probably just, what, not letting him, or I guess making him be a knight so he can't pursue his passion or something?
I granted you a position as my knight because I thought it to your benefit. But I see now that your heart lays somewhere else entirely.
Alright.
Hearing you talk about art with such passion, such fervor, it fills me with regret.
Oh, you don't need to apologize. If anything, I should be thanking you, Lorenz.
You should? What have I done to earn your gratitude?
When the Officers' Academy shut down, I was lost, deprived of my purpose in life. But then you came and offered me the job as a knight. Everything I experienced in that role has given my life new color. One I don't think I could do without.
I see.
So no matter how I live, no matter what I paint, there will always be that one hue that reflects my duty as a knight of House Gloucester. That will never disappear.
Yeah, I guess you can always do both, at least during the war times.
And I couldn't be prouder that it's there.
I too am proud, Ignatz. Proud to call you a knight of my house. And a friend.
Aww. Lorenz being genuine and not just being overbearing for once. That's nice. Alright, now let's focus on Shez for a bit. We'll do Shez and Petra. I meant Linhardt, and then Shez and Petra after this.
Oh hey, looks like I'm not the first one to show up.
Hello there. No need to pay me any mind. I'll just be absorbed in my book here. I assume you've come to meet someone? As they've clearly not arrived yet, why don't you join me? Here.
Thanks.
What's this?
Hey Linhardt, you're into all that spooky magic stuff, right? Like sorcery and crests and whatnot?
Spooky magic like crests.
Yes. Why? Is there something you'd like to ask me?
Crests are spooky magic.
Oh, no. I was just thinking it's kind of weird that you've never really been interested in my power.
Do you want me to be?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even understand it myself.
I mean, now we do. We know where it comes from, but it's fine.
But with you helping me, I might actually learn something.
Uh-huh. Well, not everything piques my interest. Your circumstances simply do not.
Wow, thanks.
If you're not interested, then so be it. But is there any particular reason why?
Hard to say. Perhaps because a sword is the only thing you're able to manifest? Strictly speaking, I suppose your power does raise some questions. But that sinister weapon of yours, it just doesn't leave me all that interested in learning more.
Sinister, huh? Well, that's one way to describe it.
Yeah, I like how they use that animation. I know they've used that animation before, but it's almost like he's thinking about like manifesting the sword in his hand. That's funny.
Tell me, have you ever beheld one of the hero's relics? They also possess the most peculiar aura. And yet, there's something almost divine about the terror they instill. But your sword, it's cold. Maybe even inhuman. In more complex terms, it's little more than an inorganic, dispassionate construct. Not a hint of the goddess's divine guidance in its design. It's not as if you were able to choose what you manifested, right? It just came to you.
I don't know, I blame Arval, or Epimenides.
True, but what if I could turn it into something else and start manifesting different things? Would you be interested then?
Is such a thing possible? I would like to see that for myself, I must admit.
Well, right now it doesn't seem to be.
In fact, I'd be quite excited by that. What a fascinating topic to lay at my feet.
Great, now we're getting his hopes up. Let's rein him in.
Hold your horses there. I'm not really sure I've laid anything anywhere just yet.
But aren't you the one who brought it up?
Wow. Sorry, buddy, I didn't mean to disappoint. Alright, let's continue this conversation, though.
Ah, it's you. How's it going? Any developments to report?
You mean with my power? Not really, no.
Oh, okay, I don't care then. I'm going to bed.
Perhaps using it regularly won't be enough to provoke growth. Good to know.
Even though this is probably Shez's quarters. Linhardt, you don't have to collapse if you want to sleep this time. The bed is right there. Don't fall asleep on the ground. Walk 2 feet, bro.
Hey, I thought you said you weren't interested. I mean, how many times are you gonna come ask me if anything's changed before you're happy?
Weren't you the one so keen on piquing my interest? I only wanted to check how that was going. If you don't think it's possible, just tell me and I'll stop asking.
Huh. Okay.
Okay, yeah, it's definitely not happening.
What? But this was all your idea. How cruel of you to stoke my excitement only to back out at the first sign of adversity. Come on, just keep trying a little longer. How about this? Describe the circumstances in which you first awakened to your power.
I'm pretty sure it was when Byleth was about to kill him.
Maybe we can reproduce the situation and see if lightning doesn't strike twice.
Well, I was staring death in the face when it happened. I'd been beaten so badly I could barely stand. But I kept telling myself I wasn't ready to die yet. Then, out of nowhere, it just came to me.
And now Linhardt's gonna be like, alright, we have to kill you.
I suppose we shouldn't try to recreate those conditions.
Never mind.
Nobody wants a dead officer on their hands.
I feel like other characters may try that, though.
Let's consider some other potentially relevant factors. Who was your opponent? Where did the struggle take place? What time of day was it? Do you think your emotions played any part in it?
Ashen Demon, I don't remember. Nighttime, and yes.
I was fighting the Ashen Demon of all people. I'm sure we could arrange another sparring session. As for the when and where, we were in a forest, at night. I'm pretty sure it was a full moon, too.
Oh, would the moon have to do anything to do with it? I don't know.
That leaves my emotional state. But I don't know how I could replicate the intense emotions of being at the brink of death like that.
I also wonder, if I find the Ashen Demon people, I'm sure we could arrange another sparring session. I wonder what would happen if we had this support and we didn't have Byleth. That could be interesting. Maybe it's different, or maybe it's the same?
I see. That context would prove quite tricky to simulate. And if your power functions similar to a crest, revealing itself even when you don't intend it, that leaves only one option. Observing you on the battlefield at all times. This is turning out to be more work than I signed up for.
Well, you want to go to bed for it? You want to rest up? It's right there, bro. We'll be supportive this time.
Hey, weren't you telling me not to give up just a second ago? If I can do it, then so can you.
I'm not so sure.
Wow. So, you get to, I get to, or you get to give up, but I can't? What the heck, bro? Come on, Linhardt.
So in the end, it seems we're no closer to unveiling the truth about your powers.
Even though we've already fought Epimenides, but it's fine. There's probably more truth in other routes.
I suppose we can conclude that they're incredibly dangerous, considering all that has happened. Yet it still somehow feels like we're right back where we started without even the slightest clue.
You can say that again. At this rate, the war will be over and done with by the time we make any headway.
That would admittedly be cause for celebration, at least. Your power, like that of a crest, is undoubtedly meant to be wielded as an instrument of war. And as the tides of battle recede, your chances of encountering a life or death situation grows slimmer and slimmer. Therefore, you'll be forced to use your power less and less often. And that's probably for the best.
Yeah, you're probably right.
True. The less reason to unleash this on the world, the better.
You know, they say even a hero's relic, wielded by its corresponding crest bearer, will still drain a portion of that person's life. It's reasonable to suspect your power could have a similar impact on both your body and mind.
Well, I mean, yeah, but I guess it's weird because the 10 elites also lived longer lives, but it's also because they had like goddess blood and like Saros blood, and Jeralt lives a long life because of Saros blood. It's weird.
Hey, you're starting to scare me here. Honestly, I was just planning on going back to being a regular old mercenary after the war ends. Can't really imagine life without a blade in my hand, you know?
I should have guessed. I imagine your expert services will be in high demand even once the conflict is over. In fact, the king himself seemed keen on asking you to settle down somewhere to support his rule.
Really? Not that I'm not flattered, of course, but putting down roots isn't really my thing.
No, I suppose not. Though I have to admit, it would put my mind at ease to have you by my side once this is all over.
You want me by your side? Would you care to elaborate on that?
Oh, snap.
Consider the possibilities. A seemingly unarmed attendant who's able to produce a sword in the blink of an eye. It would be a great crime deterrent, don't you think? You prove quite handy on my travels.
Are we gonna be a bodyguard? Bruh, what is this? I'm gonna be mad. No, it's fine, laugh it off.
I figured that's what you meant. A pure Linhardt answer if I've ever heard one. But how's that any different from a regular bodyguard? Seems like you could just hire one of those and be done with it.
Maybe so, but I don't want to be spending the rest of my life with a random bodyguard, do I?
Hold on, what?
Rest of your life? I find it interesting that some of these supports, since there's no S support, which I kind of like, I'm not crazy about S supports. I do kind of like how there can be implications, but most of the time it usually ends up being friendship, but it's like you can read into it to being something more for those that are interested. I feel like they strike a good balance here, but also I feel like it's better than it was in Three Houses, because in Three Houses it was like a little more explicit, and it was kind of awkward when like multiple characters A supported each other and they're all like flirting with each other, and it's like, huh? It's weird.
Oh, well, look at the time. It seems I've forgotten an urgent matter I need to attend to. Bye for now.
Bye.
Linhardt, come back.
Huh. I feel like that was one of the ones that like had a stronger implication than most, that's for sure. Yeah, speaking of, there's that Lorenz support that we cannot do. Let's talk with Petra. Hi, Petra.
Excuse me. May I ask for your ear?
Yeah, here you go. Here's my ear. Okay, let me not.
Sure thing. What's on your mind?
Just rip off the ear.
I have the desire to be learning more about mercenaries. It is a subject of much fascination to me.
Sure, I guess. But I think you've heard most of the exciting bits by now.
Nonsense. Each word you speak is full of excitement. Please give me more illumination. For example, are you receiving payment for your work here?
I mean, he better be.
Sure. Me and Dimitri have a contract. Lucrative one too, as these things go. Guess the boss thinks pretty highly of me.
You said money was of importance for people who sell their swords. But what if an enemy offered a bigger payment? Would you be taking it?
Ah, probably not at this point, right? Because he's grown attached to Dimitri as like a friend. You turn it down, yeah.
Are you kidding? I'd tell him to get lost before they could finish the offer. But there are plenty of mercs who wouldn't. Gold sings loudest, you know?
Technically, Jeralt's like that, right? Well, sort of. Maybe?
Still, if an enemy can outbid your current employer, it means they've got a good shot at winning. And nobody who enjoys breathing wants to wind up on the losing side.
So in Fodlan, one must try to be allies with the side that has more richness?
See, that's the thing. Trust is its own currency too. I mean, let's say someone shows up with a pile of gold and asks you to switch sides. Tempting, right? But you gotta be careful. You could take them up on their offer, only to learn that the money was just bait, and the guy actually wants you dead. And to make things worse, the honest employer you just stabbed in the back now knows you're as reliable as a three-legged horse.
And then cooked.
Point is, integrity means more to a mercenary than money. Probably should have led with that, actually.
I have understanding. Trust is of importance to everyone, but that has even more truth for a seller of swords.
You got it. Oh, and trust me, folks who hire for the best jobs make sure to know everything about you before extending the offer.
Background checks and whatnot.
But there's a flip side to that coin. If you're the type of employer who likes to leave mercs in the lurch, you better believe that word will get around. Hard enough to stay alive without that nonsense.
That is a thing we all share in common. We wish to keep breathing, as you said. And what if I was offering a job? We are on the same side. Would that be betrayal?
I mean, not necessarily, I don't think.
Bridget is a land of richness. We can offer much in exchange for the selling of your sword.
Oh, I thought you meant like as like a personal favor. Oh, I don't know. That'd be interesting. Probably?
Sounds tempting, but I can't. I've got to see my current contract through first.
That's fair. I guess if there was like a break in the war, maybe.
Also, didn't we just get done discussing how terrible it is to abandon a job before it's done?
I knew you would be declining. You are the model of a mercenary.
I don't know. I've just been thinking about like some of the paralogs, and I was like, what if it could just be like a paralog mission, you know? Like a one-timer mission kind of thingy. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know what I mean, yeah? Yeah. Okay, what is this, A support?
This war is going on and on. Do you think we will ever have sight of the end?
Well, next episode, but yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I do. Maybe not today or tomorrow, but it's definitely out there on the horizon.
It will be good to be putting this war behind us. When the war is finished, what are you wishing to do?
Keep being Merc.
That's a pretty big question.
I'm pretty sure that's Shez's thing, because he's already said that multiple times now.
Then I will give more clarity. How will you be supporting yourself when your contract is completed? If you have the desire, you could come to Bridget with me.
Wait, seriously? I thought you were just pulling my leg about that.
She's really trying to recruit Shez, huh?
I would never be pulling your legs. Also, I am speaking with seriousness. After losing the war with the Empire, Bridget was forced into becoming a vassal state. But this war is giving Bridget the chance to stand on equal feet again. We will be opening our borders to Fodlan. The exchanges between us will flourish. I am needing a person I can trust to give me help with this.
Huh.
Interesting.
Please, accept my apologies if the offer was given with too much suddenness.
No, it's not that. I was just taking a moment to admire you.
Yeah, Petra is quite a... How do I say it? Very hardworking, I guess. It's like very admirable with how much she's done to make peace between Bridget and Fodlan.
This war has been particularly ugly, and it seems like we're tearing each other apart on a daily basis.
I don't know, Petra feels like a protagonist that's like from a different story, you know? I mean, I guess you could say that about a lot of Three Houses characters, which is what makes them so good and so interesting. But I feel like Petra in particular, with like being a queen, could be like the protagonist of a game that just isn't this one.
But people like you and Dimitri are already thinking about what comes next, how to plan for it. You're every bit the ruler they are.
No, I am different. I am the Queen of Bridget. We are the proud Isles, placed upon the sea by the spirits, who are watching over us to this day. Our future has the brightness of the sun. I am hoping you will be at my side as we are shaping it.
I mean, we could be, you know, vague, right? Interest? Like, we can do interest, but it's not, like, committed.
Powerful words. And I'm happy you put that much stock in me. Honestly, it's a good fit. I've got nothing tying me down. No family, no titles, no property to speak of.
No friends, no family, no job. Well, I have a job.
I am not asking for your answer in this moment. I know your sword is sold right now. But when this war is over, I hope the making of a decision is at the top of your to-be-doing list. That is why I am approaching you so early. Because I am very, very sneaky.
Sneaky?
Fair enough. I'll keep that in mind.
That's funny. I guess it's interesting, like Shez being scouted by other characters. I don't know, that's kind of cool. This is not the first time this has happened either.
And I don't blame you for trying to sneak ahead of the competition. Honestly, I'm kind of flattered. So, how about this? Let's both make it through this war unscathed and decide what comes next together.
Yeah, sounds like a plan. Yo, I swear that animation continued into the overworld. What the heck? That was scary, bro. Okay, looks like most of Shez's conversations are done except for Byleth and Jeralt, which we'll probably do, like I said, last. Anyway, let's continue with Petra, but we're gonna be doing Raphael and Petra this time.
Aw, no! I scared away another one.
What are you hunting, Raph?
I know I'm hidden. Why do they keep noticing me?
Oh, you are a big guy.
Of course they will be noticing you, Raphael.
She is very, very sneaky.
Whoa, Petra! Wait, why did you say of course?
Because you are moving like a giant bear when you are hunting. Even animals without ears are hearing you approach. You must have subtleness.
Okay, but bears are really strong, right? So maybe I should just channel a little more of that.
Okay, but bears are also really fast and your speed stat sucks.
Bear roar!
You're gonna scare away everything, bro.
This roaring is only making you louder. Now the animals are running even further away. You are hunting rabbits, yes? And foxes? These creatures are not wanting to be friends with a bear.
Oh, yeah. I guess I'd run too if a bear was coming after me like that. So, how do I get more subtle? I mean, how do bears hunt?
Often, bears are not hunting.
Seriously? But they're a couple thousand pounds of muscle. You can't bulk up that much and not even flex. It's just not right.
Do not be looking at me. I am not knowing the ways of bulk.
Bulk.
Oh, right. Well, if the bear thing is off the table, what do you suggest? I mean, how do people hunt in Brigid?
Our hunters have much subtleness. They are hiding themselves completely. For you, I am thinking this is not a possibility.
Yeah, maybe we'll have to do like some other technique.
But there are many in Fodlan who are hunting with skill, despite not hiding like the people of Brigid.
Really? Oh.
They are using hounds. Hounds do not have subtleness.
Oh.
But I am not knowing the specifics. We do not use dogs for hunting in Brigid.
You know, I think I've heard of that before.
Rafa, some hunting dogs? That sounds wholesome.
I wonder why dogs are so good at... Oh! Dogs are basically wolves, and wolves are natural hunters! I get it now! So basically, I just need to channel my inner canine.
I do not have understanding.
You're not the one who's supposed to do it, Raph, you doof.
Oh yeah! My hunting luck's about to improve! Wolf howl!
Sorry, I just thought about... Oh my gosh, what's his name? Pandreo. I just thought about Pandreo there for a sec. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. Alright, let's see how this one ends. This is a goofy one. Very, very silly one. Oh boy.
There goes another one. This wolf thing isn't working. My howling's getting better, but it's also getting louder. I'll never be a hunter.
Dude, I'm so glad that I watched these two back to back, because if I, some of these supports I started like 3-4 years ago and I've just like finished them now. If I did that with this one, I'd be so confused. I'd be like, what is he doing?
I am not agreeing.
Petra? Wow. Where'd you get all that game?
Because she's good at hunting.
That is why I had the decision to be lying in wait near you.
Well, I'll be. You waited for me to scare all the animals out, then bagged them yourself.
They had such fear of your loudness that they were running in a straight line. Very easy to hit.
Oh, okay. Maybe it's some teamwork then.
This is what is called drive hunting. I have been studying the Fodlan way.
Drive hunting, huh?
Yes. Fodlan hunters are using hounds to track their prey and put it into corners.
But we don't have any hounds.
We do not. So, you are being my hound instead.
Wow.
What? Wait, no! I was being a wolf!
You were saying before that dogs and wolves are the same.
I mean, yeah, I guess.
I have been thinking with hardness how I can make you more than just a large man searching the woods for prey.
I'm sorry, this sounds so goofy, but then again, Raph kind of brought it upon himself by screaming in the woods.
Then I found an idea. You are the hound. I am the hunter. We will be making a great team and catching lots of game.
Hey, I like the sound of that, Petra. It's nice of you to buddy up and help me with something I've been struggling with.
I am happy to be helping. And I am thinking Raphael-style hunting would find much popularity in Bridget.
Seriously? But you already have so many good hunters there. You really think there's a place for me? Because that would be incredible!
No, you are incredible. You would find enjoyment in Bridget life. We have many delicious meats you cannot be finding here.
Oh snap, that's gonna catch his interest for sure.
Oh, yeah. I bet it's a totally different kind of yummy. Guess I've got to try it and see for myself. The first thing I'm gonna do if I visit Bridget is order a whole platter of food. That'll also be the second thing I do. And probably the third.
Not visit your friend? Oh my, whatever.
You are a true lover of meat.
Oh, and then I'll need to get some training in. Do people in Bridget like working their muscles too?
Our hunters are all needing to be light on their feet. They are not usually training for enlarging their muscles.
I mean, there's different ways you can train. It's not just bulking up.
But maybe farmers and woodcutters are seeking bulk.
I'm really trying to picture this. I mean, most farmers and woodcutters are pretty burly already, so the Bridget variety must be huge. Oh, wow. This is great. Raphael, farmer of Bridget. Raphael, woodcutter of Bridget.
Raphael, what about your inn?
Yes, I am proud of my home.
Funny.
So please come visit. You will always find you are welcome there.
Nah, he's just visiting, yeah. Not staying there. That was a fun one. That was Golden Deer and Black Eagles crossover too. Okay, let's see. Let's finish up Raphael's supports. We'll do Lorenz and Marianne now here.
Raphael, pardon my interrupting your fleeting moment of repose.
I am Lorenz.
Oh, hey Lorenz. You need something?
I do, in fact. To tell the truth, I recently learned how you and your family founded an inn once you returned to your hometown. Yet, you still chose to leave them behind and risk your life and livelihood fighting in this brutal war.
Well, we can't just leave Raph behind now, can we?
I must ask the reason why.
Why? Well, to keep my family safe, of course.
I struggle to follow your reasoning. Would then it not be more prudent to remain by their side?
I guess it's more like a let's eliminate it at the source kind of logic, I'm guessing.
That's what I thought at first, too. But just being there with them wouldn't be enough. Yeah, I can protect everyone day to day if I'm back keeping watch at the inn. But if me joining the fight on the front lines means we bring peace back to the world, they'd never have to worry another day in their lives.
This is true, and Raph does believe in his own strength.
So sure, it's tough being away from Maya through all this. But it'll be worth it in the end. I know it.
I see. Your thinking is correct in part, but it is in part mistaken as well. Staying at the inn to protect your family will not provide them the security you so desperately desire. So long as this war continues to heave along, your establishment will always remain at risk of being consumed by the flames of combat. But you are a commoner, and it is our duty as nobles to protect the ordinary citizens of our territories. There should be no need for one who is not with the military to leave their family and join the war effort. Such tasks are meant to be handled by the nobility.
Bro, shut up, Lorenz. Not everything is about nobles and commoners, bro.
In other words, you should be leaving the defense of your lands to me and my subordinates.
I mean, that's good that he's at least trying to look out for them, though. He's doing his job well.
Were you really that worried about me being here? Oh, thanks. But this was my choice. I'll be fine.
No, that is not what I meant, in the slightest. I speak of the obligation we in the nobility have to our people.
Yeah, see, Raph doesn't see it that way.
The weight of war should fall on our very shoulders, while the common folk in our charge should focus on maintaining their livelihoods.
Okay, but I'm still gonna fight no matter what. The toughest people are the ones who should be leading the charge, right?
Oh boy, Rap's just like, okay, sure. Anyways, I don't care.
What I mean is, you're not listening to a word I say, are you?
Right, I mean, like, the whole thing about Lorenz uses the nobles, like, oh, it's our own responsibility, it's why we get to act so posh and, you know, above everybody else, and the commoners, we protect them, etc., etc. But Rob's just like, he doesn't care. It, like, commoners, nobles doesn't really matter to him.
You don't think I've got what it takes, huh? I got it. Let's compete to see who's stronger.
Pardon? You want a competition?
You betcha. It's the perfect way to find out who's got the real arm muscles around here. There's a bunch of boxes that need to get moved over in the training grounds. Want to see who can carry the most? If I win, you'll have to promise to be totally cool with letting me fight.
No, I must decline. By that token, you will only end up proving your point.
So you do think I'm strong?
Oh my gosh, this conversation's going in circles.
Do not misunderstand my intentions. You and I are on completely different pages on this matter. We are practically in two separate genres. But someone like him would undoubtedly prove useful in the heat of battle.
Look at Rob.
But...
Bro's just chilling. He's like, Lauren's just doing all this deep thinking, and Lauren's just like, I wonder what I'm gonna have for dinner tonight.
Hello? Whatever. I'm gonna go grab those boxes myself. My muscles are aching for a little workout.
Bruh. That's a funny one. Very silly support. Okay, Marianne and Raphael. This one's gotta be nice and wholesome as well.
Hey there, Marianne. What's up?
Two very gentle souls.
I can't get this poor thing to return to the stable.
Horse.
When I asked what was wrong, she said her stomach is in such terrible pain that she can't even take a step.
Yeah, that sounds like a real pickle.
If we could get her back to the stable, I could examine her and provide medication, but...
Step aside, Marianne. It's Raphael's time to shine. I'll get your horsey back to the stable in no time.
Yes, but, how exactly?
We're gonna eat meat together.
Easy. I'll get her onto that cart over there and push her back home.
What?
But I highly doubt she'll be willing to get into the cart given her current state.
It's fine. Just leave it to me.
Come on, horsey, get in the cart. Get in the cart, horsey.
Good horsey. Good horsey.
What?
Just like that. See? It's not such a bad cart.
It's working?
And here we go.
No way. It actually worked?
Thank you very much, Raphael.
What?
I gave her medicine, so she should feel much better soon.
That actually worked?
It seems she wants to thank you as well.
Look, it's the 2D render of the horse.
Oh, you don't need to be thanking me, horsey. I'm just glad you're feeling better.
I hope this isn't rude, but I still can't believe you were able to lift a horse with your bare hands.
I mean, it was with a cart, so the wheels help with the weight, right?
Your little horsey there was just the right size to wake up my sleepy muscles.
Or I guess you lifted the horse onto the cart?
So, what was wrong with her tummy anyway?
I fear she made a snack of some rotten fruit.
Oof, that's rough.
She's always been a bit of a glutton, I'm afraid. Still, I'm surprised she went so far as to eat something she found by the side of the road.
She was just hungry and eating what was around. Trust me, I know the feeling. I've eaten a lot of weird stuff before.
I'm sure you have, buddy.
Like what?
I don't know. Old hard stuff, fuzzy green stuff. Think I ate some long wriggly stuff once.
Huh? What? Just stuff?
Goodness me. And you weren't sick even after eating all of those bizarre things?
Nope. Oh, before the record, I only eat weird stuff when I'm really hungry.
I wish this poor horse had a stomach like yours.
Hey, if you want a strong stomach, all you gotta do is whip those gut muscles into shape.
It always comes back to the muscles, huh?
First you do 1,000 crunches.
What?
Then you wolf down as much meat as you can handle. Do that, and you'll have an iron stomach in no time.
1,000, bro?
Give it a few days, and you won't even notice when you eat the weird stuff.
Yeah, because I'll be dead on the ground in pain.
I'm sorry, but I really don't think that's a proper training regimen for a horse.
Oh, that's right. Horses don't eat meat.
Indeed.
But I'm sure she still very much appreciates your desire to help Raphael.
Horse.
Oh, what'd she say now?
Yes, I see. Apparently she's feeling much better and wants to go for a run in a large open field.
See? She does want to work out. Come on, Marianne. The three of us are going running. 50 wind sprints around the field. Let's go!
50?
Wait, I have to run wind sprints?
50? Bro, Rob, you're gonna kill everybody, bro. Oh my goodness. What is this? All right, let's see here. Next up is Ignatz and Mary Jam. Oh? Hello?
Good evening, Marianne. What are you up to?
I actually remember liking these two support a lot in Three Houses. I think, didn't they have like a special artwork in their support as well? I forget. Well, I think Ignatz had a special artwork in one of his supports. I can't remember.
I found this in the mess hall.
I think it was with Marianne.
Oh, that's...
Is it a painting?
It was at your seat, so I wondered if it maybe belonged to you, or if...
Actually, it is mine. Thank you. It's not a very good painting, is it? I mean, the use of color and composition are all wrong.
Oh, I think it's wonderful. The Pegasus looks as though she's about to take flight at any moment.
You really think so? Well, that's good to hear.
So, did you paint this, Ignatz?
What?
Bro's always so defensive.
I guess you found me out.
The brushstrokes are soft, yet it has a true sense of movement. I think it's beautiful.
Well, I was hoping to combine the Pegasi's gentle nature and powerful wings in a single image. This was more of a test, to see what poses and focal points would be most effective for... Oh, I'm sorry. I got a bit carried away there.
No, it's fine. That's actually the whole goal. I mean, I've been trying to practice art a little bit recently. I'm still garbage, not even near Ignatz's level. But that's like one of the ways to improve with art, is to do like art studies. And I mean, I haven't really reached that level, but I've researched it a little bit. So, no, we're making progress, right?
It's alright. Though I honestly had no idea you like Pegasi so much. They don't allow men to ride them, so I don't tend to hear too much praise for them. But they're so kind, and so powerful when they fly. They truly are the most magnificent creatures.
You seem to like them just as much as I do, Marianne. I've never seen you smile like this before.
Oh, I wasn't,
Don't worry. I'm just as bashful about it as you are. Say, here's an idea. Would you mind if I watched you spend some time with a Pegasus? I promise to keep a good distance so as not to put it in too much of a sour mood.
I certainly don't mind, but why?
Well, if I ever want to paint one that I'm happy with, I need to observe it up close. Or as close as it will let me get, at any rate.
Ah.
Oh, what a wonderful idea! I'll bring Ingrid as well. She loves nothing better than spending her afternoons grooming a Pegasus.
Interesting. It's these little dialogue options that make me wonder, like, would these be, like, would you see these little mini dialogues in these supports if I wasn't in Azure Gleam? Or, like, if Ingrid, I don't know if you can recruit Ingrid in the other routes, but, like, I don't know, it's just interesting.
To be honest, I'd resign myself to the idea that a male painter could never do one justice. But hearing your kind words has given me the courage to try my hand at it again. So, thank you for that.
I'm happy to help. Truly I am.
Huh. Alright, well, let's see if it works out. Let's go to the A support here. Hopefully he can get the painting done.
Thank you for all of your help again today.
I was happy to do it.
Huh? What did he do?
Bring me more hay, Four Eyes? That's so rude.
What? I'm sorry. They know human-based insults based off of glasses? Excuse me?
I'm sorry, Ignatz. I fear she's getting a bit too familiar with you now.
What?
I'm just glad she's getting used to me. Although I probably could have done without that Four Eyes comment.
Ignatz, why have you continued helping me care for these Pegasi? Surely you have enough to paint your picture now. Yet you continue fetching hay and mucking out stalls.
You're probably right. But this is for my dreams. You remember the painting you picked up before? Well, I created it to resemble the Pegasus I once rode with my mother when I was small.
Aww.
You rode a Pegasus with your mother?
Yes. I heard she was a Pegasus Knight a long time ago, and when I showed interest, she took me for a ride. The moment we took off, I got so scared I buried myself in her sleeve and missed the whole first part. But once I finally managed to pry open my eyes, the view was breathtaking.
I'm sure it is nice to ride a Pegasus.
I saw the whole of Leicester spread out before me. It stirred something in my heart, and I wanted...
You wanted to become a painter?
I wanted to become a Pegasus Knight. But that was just one of my many silly childhood dreams. Plus, after we landed, my mother told me that Pegasi don't allow adult men to ride them. So that pretty much nipped my dream in the bud.
I see.
But while I may have been forced to give up that dream, I can be anything I want in my imagination. And by interacting with Pegasi like this, it's easier to imagine myself soaring through the sky.
I guess that's only the 3 houses verse, because I was just thinking back to Fates and I remembered Tsubaki and I was like, well, that's in Fates.
You clearly still hold dear the desire to ride one. Even if we weren't speaking of it now, your passionate feelings resonate throughout your paintings.
What? You can sense my feelings?
Yes. I can easily tell how precious you consider Pegasi.
Oh, that's what you meant.
And if this one understands how you feel, then maybe, just maybe, she will permit you to ride her.
Oh, snap.
But isn't that impossible?
Normally, yes. But she's very used to you now, and honestly, I'd really like to see it.
Yo, could you imagine Ignatz would get like a, if you did this conversation, he'd get like a Pegasus Knight option? That'd be crazy.
I would dearly love to see your dream finally come true.
Well, if you put it like that, I can't very well say no.
I'm not really sure if they can code that, but I think it could be very, very interesting if they were to do stuff like that in the future for certain characters where it's like they get options to go into like gender locked classes, like maybe other locked classes, thanks to like a support conversation getting them to that point or something like that, or maybe doing like a paralogue or something. I don't know, I feel like that could be like a very interesting thing that they could do in future Fire Emblems.
Hello, Pegasus. Will you please deign to carry your new friend Four Eyes up into the sky?
Your new friend Four Eyes.
No, I take it back! I take it all back!
What? What's going on?
I wanted to fly, but not like this!
Oh dear, I thought she'd let him climb on her back, not grab his clothing in her teeth.
Uh-oh.
Goodness, I hope they don't rip. It would be a very long way down.
I can't enjoy the scenery like this! Marianne! Help me!
That's it? What? Brother, what? That's... yo. I did not think that's how that would end. Oh, boy. Okay, let's see here. Let's do Petra, Bernie, and then Petra, Dorothea here.
This war is getting more brutal with each passing day. If I don't learn to adapt, I'll never survive. Maybe if I work on my bow skills, I can get good enough to fight from a safe distance.
I mean, that is what you do.
I wonder if Petra would teach me. I mean, she doesn't hate me, so that must mean we sort of get along.
I guess that's how you think of people when you're so anxious.
You are needing my help, Bernadetta?
Wait, Petra, you gotta stop spooking people like this. She is very, very sneaky.
Petra! Were you there this whole time?
For enough time. I am also thinking we are getting along.
You do? Aw, Petra! But I mean, I actually could use your help. I want to get better with the bows, so I was thinking maybe you could give me some intensive training? But I mean, you really don't have to. It's fine.
Of course. It would give me delight. But there is one concern I am having.
Oh, it's the fact that I'm horribly untalented, isn't it?
No, Bernie, don't say these things about yourself.
No, you are not without talent. I have seen you being very light upon your feet. But it is only when you are feeling threatened. So, for you to have the greatest improvement, I must be giving you fear when I am training you.
Uh-oh.
Okay. But maybe you could be threatening in a non-threatening way?
That could be done. But then you would not be having improvement. Terror is what you are needing for this.
I don't know, Petra. I don't feel like this is a good idea.
I don't think I like the sound of that.
Then we must be forgetting this idea. I do not want your heart to be giving out.
Hey, come on! I'm not completely afraid of applying myself, you know?
If we are doing this intensive training, you will have to be facing the trial of wind. I am thinking you lack the readiness you need.
The trial of wind?
This sounds like a Zelda temple thing.
You know what? Do your worst. My heart can take whatever you dish out and chew it into little tiny pieces.
Very well. Once we have our beginning, I will not relent. I hope you have offered your prayers today.
On second thought, maybe we should discuss this just a
What
little
is-
more before we...
What is... What the heck? What are we... What is this camera angle? What? Huh?
Petra, enough! Cease! Your arrows are just one big blur!
Now it is time for seriousness. 100 arrows from behind.
Huh?
I thought we were already serious!
What is happening?
Is this the afterlife? Am I dead?
You have done it, Bernadetta. You are the survivor of Bridget's fearsome trial by wind.
What happened? What?
What does that even mean?
This training is meant to be testing our resolve, just as the spirits do. Warriors of Bridget who are surviving the trial receive the blessings of the wind spirits. You have passed. Now the spirits will be with you always and guiding your arrows.
I passed? Yes! You go, Bernie! But actually, I'm just happy to get your approval here. It feels nice.
It is the approval of the wind spirits, not mine. But I am sharing in your happiness all the same.
What? Well, do you mean you don't approve, Petra? You could also approve along with the spirits. Whatever, it's fine. Well, that was a fun one. Let's do Dorothea and Petra now.
Oh, it feels wonderful to be out on the town again. Wouldn't you agree, Petra?
I would. It has been one battle after another battle. It is feeling good to rest.
It feels good to rest near all the JPEG fruits and vegetables.
I know, right? I'm glad we stopped here. Just look at the market. So many stalls, so much life.
So many PNG fruits.
This town must have been sending many soldiers to the war. I was thinking it would be filled with gloom. But the townsfolk are keeping high spirits. This is a good thing.
Commoners are a lot more resilient than you think. It doesn't matter if there are arrows whizzing by their shops or if there's a new lord to serve. They know how to adapt and carry on. Of course, it's different if they've lost family.
Ah, yes. In Bridget, everyone is family. We fight as sisters and brothers. And are mourning each loss.
That's gotta be tough.
One big family, huh? Can't say that for Fodlan.
Not at all.
It's a beautiful idea, but it must be awful in wartime. I can't imagine feeling like I've lost a sibling every time a person dies.
That's a lot of grief.
Yes. Times of war bring much sadness. But I am also thinking that war is less common. We are not squabbling over land or property, because it is already belonging to all.
That sounds wonderful, Petra.
Let's just go to Bridget at this point, honestly. It sounds better than Fodlan.
We are only squabbling over who is sitting on the throne. Oh, and lovers.
Oh, so that's where things get messy. Juicy.
Oh.
Oi, ladies. Ain't safe for a couple of prim skirts to be out here alone. Why don't you come with us?
Excuse me?
Keep walking, boys. Not interested.
Shut up and move, girly.
Excuse me? What the heck are these doofus rogues doing here? Did she just kill them?
Whoa! What the?
Watch out, Dorothea! This one has skill!
What the? Did they just use a spell? What the heck?
That was incredibly uncivil of them. Are you alright? You aren't hurt, are you?
I am well. And you?
Not a scratch. I'm so relieved those brutes didn't mess up that silky face of yours.
But I am not wearing silk upon my face, Dorothea.
Funny.
No, I'm talking about your skin. It's lustrous and smooth, you know?
This is a strange comparison. Silk is easily damaged. My skin has strength. Here, feel.
That's all right. I can tell just by looking.
Then you are knowing that my skin is like steel, not like silk.
What is happening? What?
I am thinking we should be taking more care from now on. You are precious to me. I do not want to be losing you to thugs. One of them was a capable fighter. Please take my apologies for placing you in such danger.
But it wasn't your fault, Petra. You guys came out to the marketplace. What?
If anyone is trying such a thing again, I will be keeping you safe.
Hey, you're special to me too, you know. And no one's gonna lay a finger on your head while I'm around.
Well, that was nice, but also kind of a weird support. I feel like it was like they tried to put two supports in one. I don't know. Anyways, next is Linhardt and Dorothea.
There you are, Lynn.
Oh, Dorothea. How unusual. I didn't expect to see you in a place like this.
What do you mean place at? Where are we?
It's not unusual when I've been looking for you literally everywhere.
Oh.
You skipped out on the War Council meeting this morning, and Dimitri seemed very disappointed.
Yes, something came up that required pulling an all-nighter 2 nights in a row, so I had some sleep debts to repay.
Yeah, I can kind of relate to that, Linhardt. I've also had very little sleep the last 2 days, but mostly because I've been grinding in this game, but also because I haven't been able to fall asleep. I've been having trouble sleeping. Insomnia sucks, bro.
Next time, maybe spare a thought for the person who'll get stuck having to track you down. We discussed important matters in the meeting, you know. There was some kind of accident, and now we're experiencing a delay on supplies.
And now we need to ration our food? It's a pain, but these things happen. In the worst case, we're supposed to be considering ways to forage for food ourselves, right?
I mean, there's been a lot of talk of hunting recently.
I suppose I can handle it if we need to fish.
Fish!
But I'll have to pass on tromping through the fields and mountains to harvest wild... whatevers.
Wait, how do you know all this? You weren't even at the meeting, were you?
Because I had someone who attended take notes for me.
Wait, you had someone...
More importantly, you should propose a review of our supply logistics at the next War Council meeting. Considering our current position on the front lines, we should break up the transportation of provisions along multiple routes.
Yeah, he really is on top of things, huh?
It may cost a little more to split things up, but it'll allow us to avoid situations like this. Overall, it should provide many benefits, and the plan will be viable for use in future campaigns too.
Wow.
Dorothea?
This sort of thing really gets your brain going, huh? Still, I wish you'd just go to the meetings and share all of these opinions. People would be thrilled at your resourcefulness, you know.
Oh, I'm quite happy with things the way they are. Attending meetings would only add to my headaches.
You can only run from this for so long, Lynn.
I don't know. I mean, that's the thing. Linhardt's so interesting of a character because he's so capable. It's like what Edelgard, I think Edelgard did it in her support in 3 Houses. She was like, you are like one of the most capable people I know. You just need to apply yourself a little bit better. But I don't know. I feel like Linhardt also is interesting because he strikes a very good balance of like having respect for himself, but not like you just like working himself to death kind of. I don't know. I admire Linhardt's ability to balance, and maybe it's a little unbalanced in the way that he like does it, but I feel like it's almost like he prioritizes the self and also, you know, the collective at the same time. I don't really know if I'm wording this correctly, but that's another thing that I like about Linhardt.
And sure, I'll propose what you asked me to, but I'm going to do so in your name.
Wait, are you serious?
Oh, very much so. I couldn't possibly take the credit for something you thought up, right?
I suppose that's fair. I can feel the headaches forming already.
Oh boy. Poor Linhardt actually has to do hands-on work. Oh dear.
I've been looking for you, Lynn. Here you go.
Ah, the notes from the War Council this morning. Thank you.
Say, why do you always ask me to do this now?
Well, you know the situation, so it just makes it easier. Especially now that I've had more projects dropped on my lap.
They're projects that you yourself proposed.
Besides, your handwriting is beautifully legible. Your way with words makes the material quite easy to digest. Really, it's delightful.
If you think I'm going to keep being your scribe just because you compliment me, think again.
Wow.
Hello, Dorothea. How good to see you recovered.
Recovered?
Yes, I'm better now, thanks. The fever's all gone.
Where did this come? Okay.
Though, I'm way behind on everything because of it, so if you'll excuse me, I need to get caught up.
Here.
Oh, wait, did Linhardt return the favor by writing notes?
Are these notes? Wait, did you take notes for me the whole time I was recovering?
Linhardt, he actually does apply himself sometimes.
Yes, I summarized any essential information I thought you might need. War councils, scouting reports, that kind of thing.
So, this is your handwriting? Like, yours.
Why do you look so surprised? You do this exact same thing for me all the time. It's only natural that I'd step in for you during a time of illness.
This is how Linhardt does things.
Huh. You really are a strange guy. You know that? You never want to do anything that takes even the slightest effort, even when someone asks. And yet you went to all this trouble for me. So, like I said, you're strange. And a little infuriating.
If you say so. Personally, I think everything would be a lot easier if everyone behaved as I do. Actually, that would be great. Our war councils would take 5 minutes a day, tops.
Mm-hmm.
And be pointless. Most days we'd probably just have an empty room because no one bothered to show up.
Oh no, it would absolutely be like that.
You know, I feel like I understand you a little better.
Being understood sounds like a bother in its own right. Oh well, I suppose we'll cross that particular bridge when we arrive at it. But for now, I'm afraid I'm quite tired.
Yep, there he goes again.
Of course you are. Well, since I'm all better now, why don't you go ahead and sleep on my behalf? I'll take care of things while you do.
Better not. You're still recovering. Oh, and I forgot to mention that I found people to handle all your assigned work. So, take a day off and enjoy a long nap, all right?
See, he knows. He's like, yo, you gotta know how the napping feels. It's great.
I wish you were this nice on a regular basis. But despite that, you do have your charms.
I'm perfectly happy lacking charms, so don't bother looking for weird new ones in me.
Okay, seriously.
That was fun. I enjoy that. That's a fun one. That's a very fun one. All right, only a few more supports left. Let's do Bernie and Marianne. Oh no, this is gonna be bad. I can already feel it. How do two very anxious people talk? Yeah, I'm getting flashbacks to Saizo and Baruka's C support.
Hey, so...
Oh,
go ahead. I didn't actually have anything important to say. No, you can go first, Bernadetta.
Oh dear. This is going exactly as I expected it.
Okay, well, I guess I'll start. I saw a lovely white butterfly in the mess hall this morning.
I love butterflies.
Oh, but while the wings and body were both white, its eyes were crimson. It was beautiful.
Ooh, pretty.
I saw one just like that at the stables. You saw one too? Yes, its eyes glittered like tiny jewels. It was wondrous to behold. I wonder if it was the same butterfly I saw. That would be something, huh? Yes, it would be a most lovely coincidence. Well, I guess it's my turn. This morning I awoke earlier than usual and... Well, since I had extra time, I climbed a small hill and looked out over the landscape. You woke up bright and early, huh? That's great. So how was the scenery? Seeing the plains hued red by the sunrise was especially striking.
Hued red. I never used that to describe a sunrise, huh?
It's like I was standing inside a painting, or... I'm sorry. I can't put into words very well.
Ignatz busted. Did one of you say painting?
Wow. I wish I could have seen it. Maybe I can manage to drag myself out of bed before noon one day.
Oh dear, listen to me. I'm sorry for going on as long as I did.
Yeah, I feel like a conversation between these two is really hard to start, but once they get going, they can probably chat for a while.
No, it's all right. Really. And actually...
Yes, Bernadetta?
Well, I mean, it's been a long time since I've been able to talk this much with someone.
I'm rather awful at speaking to other people myself. So this has been somewhat strange for me as well.
Right, I mean, they're on the same, like, wavelength in terms of, like, their social interactions, so it's, like, just getting them to, like, reach that point. I don't know, it's interesting.
Yeah. So, I was thinking it might be nice if we could chat again sometime. What do you think?
That would be delightful.
Aw, thanks, Marianne. I gotta think of lots of things to talk about for next time. Okay, so there's carnivorous plants, interesting books, the doll I'm knitting, carnivorous plants...
You really like carnivorous plants.
You talked about those today as well.
Yeah, but there are lots of different kinds. Anyway, I think this is gonna be great.
That actually went better than I thought it would. I thought they would, like, stumble over each other a little bit more. Okay, let's see the A support here.
Wow, your painting is brilliant, Marianne.
Ignatz painting?
Oh, it's not anything special.
Sure it is. I mean, especially since this is basically your first time. You're a natural. But me, I was born with a chronic lack of painting skill.
Me too.
That's not true at all. I think your work is gorgeous.
Dang it. Nah, they're both better than me. I suck.
The sky and earth seem to leap off the canvas.
Oh, you really think so?
Marianne has a nice vocabulary for describing art.
And what's more, I couldn't help but notice your ability on the horse as we rode here. You overflow with talent, Bernadetta. Never doubt it.
That horse thing is just because I'm a noble. They made me practice all the time when I was young. Though yeah, I've done a lot of riding both on and off the battlefield lately. You've really inspired me to be better.
I would expect nothing less than such an effort from you, Bernadetta.
There they go again.
Say, Marianne, what do you want to do when this war is over?
Well, if it were allowed, I'd love to go to a forest where sunlight filters through the leaves and read a book while surrounded by small animals.
How peaceful.
Surrounded by animals? I mean, that's a lovely dream.
What do you want to do, Bernadetta?
I want to be eaten by my carnivorous plants.
I'll tell you, but it has to stay between us, okay? I'm, writing a story, and I'd like to finish it.
I forgot she was writing a book. Oh my gosh, I think she asked Seth for tips in Three Houses, I think?
You are so very full of talent. I have such respect for you.
Oh, it's not so much. But hey, I just thought of a new story. Okay, so it's about a girl in a remote forest who talks to animals and makes friends with them.
Well, that sounds familiar.
Wait, isn't that...
Yes. I totally plagiarized your life. I just thought it would be fun to turn your dream into a story.
It is a book I would very much like to read. Please do let me see it if you ever finish.
Okay, Bernie. Pressure's on now.
I look forward.
What do you mean you look for? What the heck just happened? Why did my Switch just die? Okay, we back. Even though this is probably the last line of the thing anyways.
I look forward to it.
That's what she said.
In that case, maybe you could actually teach me about the forest animals? You know so much, Marianne. Honestly, I'd love to just sit and talk about whatever with you.
That sounds wonderful.
And it's a promise. We'll talk each other's ears off.
It is a promise indeed.
I feel like those two make good friends. Okay, now it's time for the interesting, like, final supports here. We have, I think, 4 left. 4? Or 5? 4, 5, 4? 4. I think there's 4. All right, Mercy and Jeritza. Let's see here.
Dear son, I hope this letter finds you well, and that you and your sister aren't fighting too much.
Why is he reading it out loud?
Nothing has changed with me. I'm not having any troubles here.
Is this his mother?
Once this war is over, I hope the three of us can live together again.
Aw.
She seems in good health.
I guess that's why.
Yes. She sent me this letter as soon as I wrote her about being reunited with you. I know she was happy to hear that. She was always so worried about you, you know? We haven't seen you since we left House Bartels, so please go visit her when you have a chance. As you read, we were thinking that after the war is over, we could perhaps reunite.
No.
No?
Why not?
I cannot face her. I killed my father, slaughtered everyone in the house. Our mother shouldn't meet a murderer.
I mean, my memory is fuzzy, but wasn't their father a terrible person?
Yes, I heard about that. But I'm certain you took those actions because you felt you had to, right? Just explain it to her. She'll listen to you.
You do not understand. There is a murderous demon in my heart. The Death Knight inside me would cut you and our mother down without hesitation. If that happened, I would lose myself.
But we're here talking right now, and you're just as you always were. You're my little Emile who loves kittens and sweets.
Mercedes, I may be fine now, and perhaps the demon in me will even perish someday. But I cannot live with you until I pay for my crimes. And considering the weight of them, that day may never come.
But...
I was about to say, how does one like the Death Knight redeem himself?
I seek only to be judged by the law, and thereby atone.
So that's what you've decided, is it? In that case, I have no choice but to support you, no matter how sad it makes me. But just know that Mother and I will always be waiting for you, no matter how long it takes. I look forward to the day when you can show your face to her proudly.
I see.
Aww.
We might both be old ladies by then, but we'll still be able to talk over tea like always.
Thank you, Mercedes.
Oh, that was rather short, but very sweet as well. Very nice, very, very nice. Okay, only a few supports left. I think let's do Shez and Jeralt first.
Well, this is great.
What's going on?
Having some trouble there, Jeralt?
I wanted to replace the clasp on my gauntlet, but I can't quite get the blasted thing to stay.
Here, let me try.
Hmm?
Oh, look at that. You got a real knack for these things. Thanks, kid.
Merc helping Merc.
I'm surprised you've survived this long with those ham hands.
You know, I just kind of realized how similar the color palettes of Jeralt and Shez are. I mean, outside of their hair, but like their outfits, I feel like they're pretty similar.
Being a good mercenary isn't all about dexterity, you know? Besides, when you've lived as long as I have, your body just doesn't work as well as it used to. Trust me.
True, you are like 300 years old or something like that.
You don't look that old to me.
You can't judge a book by its cover. I might not look it, but I'm practically an ancient tome.
Yeah, okay, it's funny because Jeralt is actually telling the truth. He really is that freaking old. But the thing is, like, old people will just say this regardless, you know? Like, Gilbo, who's probably only, like, what? I actually don't know how old Gilbo is. He's like, what, he's like 40, 50? Bro, like, he says, like, oh, I'm so old. When he's probably only, like, 40 or 50. I actually don't know how old he is. But, like, I don't know. I think he's, like, what, 40, 50? I honestly don't know. I don't think he's that much older than that though, but like they're like I guess like I don't know who's like the oldest character in this game. Tomas. Yeah, Tomas is old, but like that's Big Brain Soul, and I don't know. There's like some old people to be like I'm so old, and so like they just say like oh I'm ancient, but you know that they're like 70, 80, which is not 300.
Not to mention I've lived pretty hard. Might just be a gut feeling, but I've started feeling like the goddess might call me to her side before long.
Uh-oh.
Come on, it's not like you're at death's door. Besides, you really think the goddess would be calling you of all people?
You don't hold anything back, do you? If the goddess won't have me, then I'll just have to make do in hell.
He says that with a smile on his face. That's Jeralt for you.
Do you think you'd have any regrets if you died right now?
Not one. Except maybe living too long.
Huh. Didn't you say you regret bringing Byleth into the Merc life?
What about leaving your kid behind?
Oh, bro. Knowing what happens in 3 houses, that hurts.
Can't say I wouldn't be worried, especially because that kid isn't exactly normal.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
Byleth. Let's go with isn't very emotional. I think this one is interesting because I feel like they are, but just they haven't been because they just never got the chance to bond with people.
I gotta say, your kid's always real calm and aloof. Not one for emotion, huh?
You're telling me. Born without so much as a peep, that one. Just a personal quirk, I guess. Makes it tough to find friends, though. In that sense, I'm glad we're here. There's tons of young folks around. And maybe the kid'll take a shine to you, since you're both mercenaries.
Who knows? I've been hoping we could talk more at least.
Is that so? I'm glad to hear you say that. Takes a load off my mind.
Now you really sound like a dad.
I was never much of a parent, but I do worry all the same. You know, I think we were meant to end up on the same side. Would you do me a favor and look after my kid?
Aww.
When you put it that way, it really does sound like you're about to die.
Jeralt, stop raising death flags!
Hey, it's possible. Tomorrow's never guaranteed in this line of work. I meant what I said. Can I count on you?
Yeah, sure. I'm not gonna refuse a dying man's wish after all.
Dang. Alright, I like that. That was nice. Well, that was a nice one. Next up, we'll do Byleth and Jeralt and then save Byleth and Shez for last. That'll be our last support. This is all the supports possible in this route. So we've done them all.
There you are. What's going on? It's not like you to send for me.
Dad, are you gonna die?
I have something to give you.
Well, this is new. What is it?
Here.
Flowers.
Flowers? Oh, I'm really surprised.
That's so nice.
I mean, you've never given flowers to anyone before, have you?
I had to ask some of our allies for advice, because I wasn't sure the best way to communicate my feelings.
What do you mean?
I'm really thankful that you're my captain, but also that you're my father. I've never really told you that, so I wanted to make sure you knew.
Bro, Jeralt, why is he raising death flags? I'm scared.
Ah, kid.
When I asked, everyone said I should give you flowers. Apparently that's what they used to do back at the Officers' Academy. I wonder what it would have been like there.
It's not like there's a game about that took place before this one.
The Officers' Academy, huh? You might have just been a student there if things had happened a little different.
Student.
Or who knows, maybe you'd have ended up like Alois and forced into giving seminars or something. Not that you're really qualified to be a teacher.
Wow.
Anyway, these flowers did the trick, kid. Consider your message delivered.
I'm dying, bro. This is so sweet.
Though, to be honest, I kind of already knew.
Aww.
You might not give a lot away, but you're not completely unreadable. Sorry for making you think I had no idea.
That's all right. I'm just glad you know.
By the way, why'd you choose this kind of flower? Did someone suggest them?
No, I picked them out myself. I thought they were nice to look at. Calming, in a way.
Yeah. I forget, those flowers, do they come up at any other point in the story? Like, did Citri like them or something? I can't recall.
You even like the same flowers as your mother.
Yo.
Can you inherit that kind of thing?
Didn't Citri give Jeralt flowers or something like that? I can't remember.
I used to give these to Citri all the time.
Oh, that
one.
one.
From behind my back, and her whole face would light up like the brightest torch you'd ever seen.
That's what it was.
Maybe this is how she felt whenever she got them.
I'll keep that in mind for next time. I want to see how this mercenary life of ours is going to play out. Together.
No, don't die!
Those feelings are never going to change. And I'll do what I must to make sure you know that.
Huh. Thanks, kid.
Aww. That was so sweet, bro. Oh, what could have been. Truly what could have been. All right, time for the final support. Just so you know, we've done them all. Like all the ones that we can possibly do. There are some that are locked, but all of them, we've pretty much done them all, which took a long time. But it's finally time for the last support, Shez and Byleth.
I want to apologize again. I'm really sorry. Can't believe I tried to kill you.
It's all right. I know that wasn't really you.
Still, the one who did it was a part of me. Literally. You asked me about this before. About some mysterious presence within me?
That's right.
Well, sorry I couldn't give you a straight answer back then.
Oh, that's right, we did lie.
Arval told me not to tell anyone. That's the name of the presence that was inside my head, by the way. The one that took control of my body and tried to kill you. Or maybe it was someone else entirely. The one that called himself Epimenides.
Epimenides.
Arval and Epimenides, I wonder what manner of beings they are.
Yo, Shotis, you up there? Yo, you know what Epimenides means?
That beats me. And it's not like I can just go and ask them now. Honestly, I kinda wish I'd talked to Arval more, now that I can't.
Aw.
That's how these things work, sadly. When you're ready to talk, the person you want to talk to is no longer there.
But there's still so much I don't know. Remember how I got trapped inside that void with Dimitri and the others after our fight? That's when Arval used the name Epimenides, and then tried to kill us.
Are Arval and Epimenides the same being?
I'd like to think they're different, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe Epimenides is just Arval's true identity. I don't know if they were just using me, or if they had some other goal in mind.
Well, Epimenides wanted Shez's body as a vessel, and then I don't know about Arval.
All I've got are a bunch of mysteries that I'll probably never solve.
I did notice one thing.
What's that?
It was when we were fighting and you were being manipulated. It seemed like Arval was trying to keep your body from getting hurt.
I mean, that also could just be to keep the vessel intact, to be fair.
They could have fought more recklessly. I don't see why it would have made a difference to them, but they were making sure you weren't harmed.
That is surprising.
Seriously? Arval was protecting me?
It's just a feeling I got. But yes, I think that could have been the case.
I guess Arval's the only one who knows the truth. Or as the Saros folks say, only the goddess knows. Right? But, hey, thanks for telling me that. Really, it does make me feel better. I've got no choice now but to keep moving forward. Live out the destiny the two of us once shared.
I'm actually quite curious about this as well. So, the reason why I did all these supports, you might be wondering, like, oh, there's some, you know, you could do some of the other supports in the routes, but I'm also wondering, like, because I think, to my knowledge, in New Game Plus, the supports carry over. However, I wonder if there's going to be different versions of different character supports in different routes. For example, in Fire Emblem Fates, Azura has 3 different support conversations with Corrin depending on the route that you choose. So I almost wonder, is it the same with Byleth? I wonder.
Funny. I came here to apologize, but you ended up cheering me up instead. Catch you later, okay?
Also makes you wonder just how different the routes actually are.
Only the goddess knows,
Yo, show this!
The goddess may have been the one telling you that.
Oh? Interesting. There's some subtext there, I like that, huh? How very interesting. I like it. I like it, I like it, I like it. Huh. Well, there is one final thing to do. I do kind of want to, you know, fix some of my rusted weapons to see if I can get some non-rusted weapons. But that's for a different time. Especially since I think whenever we go to New Game Plus, our stuff carries over into the next route. But I want to find Byleth. And I want to give Byleth the Merc Whistle here. Now, what my plan is here is I plan to still do the bad ending if there really is truly a bad ending. So I'm gonna give Byleth the Merc Whistle in this route, which I think will New Game Plus it, and then we'll give Dimitri the whistle in the bad one, which I guess won't carry over to the other routes, but it's fine.
It's good to see you again.
All right, let's see here. Merc Whistle. Let's see. This gift is unique, and you will not receive another one until you've completed the game. Are you sure you want to give it to Byleth? Yes. Whoa, hi.
For me?
Yeah.
This is all I can offer in return.
Tactics Primer. A very special friend. That was kind of scary. I didn't think it would zoom in so far.
Good to see you again.
Huh. Okay. So what does that do? That gives me the power to use Divine Pulse, does it not? Yeah. Yeah, so you can use Divine Pulse. Interesting. That's really cool, actually. I do like Shez's ability a little bit better, but it's really cool that now we can use that if we want to. Gotcha, gotcha. All right, gamers. Well, we've given out the little Merc Whistle. We've done everything that we can. We've done all the supports. There's still a few things left that I want to do, like building up some of the weapons and whatnot, but I think that's for a different time. For now, we're going to take on the finale in the next episode. I am very excited, but we'll have to see how it goes then. I'll see you all then as this dog continues screaming. Yeah. All right. Bye-bye, everybody. I'll see you in the finale of Azure Gleam.